Hidden Cats versus Zombies. What does that look like? I don't know. Kind of monochromatic. The netcode conflict. Welcome to the the netcode conflict. We are working on a futuristic open world shooter. And then we've got dude, the names. Wow, okay. Yuletide Regicide. What in the world? Okay, I'm kind of curious about that. It's the holidays. It's still super bright over here. Ball tag. That seems very, I don't know, simplistic. What is this? What do you? I feel like I have a very. Oh, that's not what I thought it was going to be at all. So you just throw it's dodgeball. It's freeform dodgeball. Okay, let's not look at that. Scython Cat, Starbrew Station, Albuquerque Side Demo. Let's see. Anima Codex. What is this? Your creative companion software for fleshing out your world, characters, and more. What in the world? Anima is your world building. Okay. An intuitive tool designed for writers, game masters, creators who want to bring their universe to life. What does that mean? So this is like AI, I'm assuming? It's gotta be. I don't know. Nah. The Pixel World of Puzzles. Let's see. TCG. The Perfect Tower 2. Now, is this like a tower defense? Kind of looks like it. Interesting. Let's see what this is. The Perfect Tower 2 is a mix between an incremental and tower defense game. Build a town, manage resources, and explore a variety of mini games, tons of upgrades. Fully automate your game and watch numbers going up. Oh boy, watch them numbers go up. That don't seem too bad. Obviously, could use more detail, but I'm assuming it's like a single developer or something, right? So, let's see. Coin idol. Okay, I need to actually look for. I'm okay if we do. We didn't even click on the netcode conflict. So this is more like, I mean, I get it. This is more like, it's just kind of like a Rust, right? Or like a 7 Days to Die type deal. Nah, I'm alright. I'm here for little stupid things. Yuletide Regicide. A dead Santa Claus right before Christmas is never a good sign. Interrogate the North Pole suspects to solve the murder and figure out how to save the festive season in a short, dark comedy visual novel. That sounds okay. We gotta download. Whoopsie. Alright, so download that. And then I think I'd like to try this other, The Perfect Tower 2. I don't know how many gigs that would be, but I'd like to try that as well. Hopefully I don't lose connection while I'm here. But then later, like I said, later we'll do. I wanna try to play Rec Room. Try and figure out how to make Peggle in Rec Room. I think people will enjoy that. We had fun playing Peggle last time, so we'll probably play a little Peggle. And then I'd like to read some Reddit stories, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I gotta listen out for my phone either way. Alright, so let's try this Yuletide Regicide. Alright, we can probably turn the music off too. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. Jeez, hold on. Lord. You can't even see it. Hang on. Get bigger. I can't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Window capture. No, we can't do that. Let's do game. Game capture. Hopefully it'll work. No, there we go. All right. I'm going to turn chat off also. Damn, it's not happy. All right. Yuletide Regicide. What's Regicide? I guess it would be like the death of Santa, right? All right, so Santa's been murdered. Okay. Okay. What was that? A skeleton? The North Pole. Stop right there. Wait a second. Stop right there. I'm Deliria B. Murder, freelance journalist. CIA, what? This is a CIA investigation. We don't usually take orders from the press or even allow them around. How did you know to come here? I have my sources, none of your business. We just followed the smell. I'm a bit of an empath. Ugh. Ugh. No. I have my sources. Hold on, it's too loud for me. Turn it down a little bit. That got louder. What the hell? Okay. Alright, my Ouija board and crystal ball, ley lines, tarot cards, reading tea leaves, whatever it is. The phases of the moon were quite preposterous. That's how I knew something heinous was afoot. A typical journalist ruse. Who do you even write for? I told you I'm freelance, the highest bidder. And the corpse in this. Yeah, what's with the corpse? Okay. That's my partner in freelance journalism. He's a detective. No, he's dead. We're multitasking. He gets crime solved. I get the news. Everybody wins. Okay, sure. I can't help notice he's a skeleton. The dead don't solve crimes. He's just resting. He's pining for the fields. He's just resting. Yeah. Once he wakes up, there's nothing that can keep him away from criminal activity and delinquency. Hold on. How did it get so loud? This is weird. Alright. I'll just need to find my necromancing amulet. Alright. Abracadabra. Deborah the Cobra. Hocus pocus, dude, focus. Yo, he woke up. I didn't expect him to wake up. Did I miss? Just the ride over the ice in the tundra. A high-speed reindeer chase and a few fights with polar bears, but we're here now. Up north. The utmost, and this guy doesn't think he can handle crime. No, he doesn't think you can handle crimes. I can pull off any heist. It's not a heist. Hello, Denny. Murder, smuggle, counterfeit, jaywalking, loitering, breaking and entering, you name it. No, he meant investigating crimes. He's from the CIA. Ah, I see. Well, as far as crimes go, I can instigate and I can investigate. A true connoisseur must be familiar with both sides of the cookie to know just how it crumbles. But, well, you're CIA. I'm sure you know what I mean. Okay. We dabble, alright? Tapping CIA communications for juicy scoops finally paid off. Santa's been murdered. You can't listen in on our comms. That's illegal. Oh, now you care what's illegal. North Pole is international waters. North Pole is international waters, I would think, right? The water's just frozen. Yep, no laws apply. You can't stop my partner from taking a look at the crime scene. Let's get to this crime scene. Let's figure out who murders Santa. If there are no laws here, then surely there's no crime to look at either, right? Might be valid. Crime or not, we want to check out the dead guy. Santa Claus, the king of Christmas. I need to solve this case. It'll look great on my criminal portfolio. The one about the solved cases, I mean, for my detective agency. Here's my card if you ever need a freelance. Skullbert Skull McSkullface. New York's #2 undead private eye. Eyes not included. Privacy not guaranteed. Makes sense. No eyes. He looks like Squidward in that one horror photo. Oh, what is this called? This is called Yuletide Regicide, which I don't know exactly what regicide means, but Santa has been murdered, and we got to figure out who killed him. Let's see. Here's mine. Okay, this is the CIA. Agent Redacted. Christmas Intelligence Agency. Oh, so it's not even the real CIA. It's a Christmas CIA. Don't call us, we'll call you. What the Here's my cat. I thought it was a roach or something. This is my cat. My cat scared me. Alright. That's a fancy card. And here's my card. Yeah, let's look at your card. What is the hand? Okay, so this lady is like all into like crystals and tarot and phases of the moon and stuff like that. Alright, from my tarot deck, may that be your fortune for the day. Thank you. You're very welcome. Now that we're all friends, let's check out the crime scene. Can we please get to the crime scene? We've been here forever, bro. We would never compromise or tamper with any evidence. Never again. We've absolutely stopped doing that. Trust me, you'll get rid of us faster if you just take us. You know what I'm saying. Okay, fine. We're almost done here anyway. Oh, you solved the crime? No, but one can only do so much. The body in the throne room. Knock yourself out. All right, let's go. Let's go check out this crime scene. Somebody just stabbed Santa. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's one dead Santa Claus. Yep. Well, you're the detective. Want to do the honors and investigate. All right. Inspect the body. Inspect the shoe. Inspect the footprints. Let's look at the body first. We gotta. That's taking the whole scene. You know. Impaled by a candy cane through the heart. One of the worst ways to die. I don't know why. My first suspect with no evidence whatsoever. Mrs. Claus. Mrs. Claus did it. Let's see. Impaled by candy cane. One of the worst ways to die. Not exactly. All that syrup that suddenly entered his bloodstream probably gave him quite a sugar high. Maybe. I don't know. His eyes are red though. And I don't know if he's got something written on his eyes. There's something going on there. He must have been out of it that he barely felt pain in the last moments of his life. That's not how blood circulation works. Yes, exactly. Let's see. I think. Don't the elves make those candy canes for the usual Christmas needs and purposes? Probably. He should talk to those guys. Or we should talk to those guys. What's that on Santa's face? Oh, are those coins? What's on his eyes? That's what I'm looking for. Santa Cola. Okay. 2 soda bottle caps placed on his eyes. Santa was a well-known Santa mannequin. One of the world's biggest beverage influencers. He was. That's true. Santa sold a lot of Coca-Cola. Did someone have a problem with his soda connections and killed him because of that? Are the bottle caps a threat or the killer's calling card? All right, we inspected the body. Okay, let's inspect. There's footprints. Wait, hold on. Those are reindeer footprints, are they not? There's prints on the floor. It's not from shoes or human feet. It looked like hooves. Yeah, so it was Rudolph. Rudolph, suspect number 2. The reindeers have hooves. We don't know if any other hooved creatures around here. It might be Krampus. It could be Krampus. Krampus has hooves. I'm not an expert on reindeer prints, but we better check those beasts out. Alright, let's look at his shoe. He's got some slime on his shoe. There's some dirt on his shoe. It looks like moss. That stuff grows here in the Arctic in places that are not covered in snow. Maybe we can track Santa's movements based on that. I've heard that's something that detectives do. Right, keep an eye out for moss clues. Okay. So I think we've inspected everything. Let's go see. So this is where the Christmas magic happens. Hold on. I'm trying to change. There we go. Busy making confectionery. How convenient. I see you're making candy canes. How's the work around here? Now, if I was a real detective, right, what would I say? How would I approach this? I think I would go with how's the work around here. See if we've got any disgruntled employees, you know? You seem to be carving wooden toys. That's pretty old school. Eggward, which I'm guessing is this one. Times are a bit tough for artisan craftsmen everywhere, I think. Nogward. Don't sugarcoat it. Wooden toy cars haven't been relevant in about a century. I've spent days on this fully functioning excavator with wooden gears and all the mechanics, but does anyone actually want one? No, nobody wants one. No, the kids want game consoles and electronic gadgets. We don't have the training for that. That is true. Look at this smartphone I'm trying to get working. That's way too many small parts. You got tiny hands. You should be fine. Sure, we elves have tiny hands. Oh my, wow, okay. But not as tiny as some poor kids in their sweatshops. Ooh. Got him. All right. That's why they have them made overseas. It's that certain malnourished je ne sais quoi. Okay. We've been watching how those kids do it. It's part of our job to watch children everywhere. I guess that's kind of true. They're really good at that stuff. You haven't learned any tricks from them, or considered not using wood. Wood all the way. We have our artisanal pride. A wood phone? That's an idea. I bet you could make a wood phone. I don't know how you could do it. Obviously, you would need chips and stuff, which wouldn't be wood. But somebody would buy a wooden phone. It's not easy competing with them. There has been talk of outsourcing production somewhere to Southeast Asia. So you guys might lose your jobs. Interesting. Okay. How's the worker? Tell us more about spying on children. We're not here to talk about spying on children. We're here to talk about the murder. So I'm going to go with the candy canes because we're trying to figure out. Ah, yes, I am. It's one of the many artisanal products we make around here. It's a Christmas classic. Sharp and deadly. You know how to wield that thing pretty well, I assume. It's not supposed to be sharp. Yeah, why? Because Santa didn't come down on the sharp end, right? So, and sure, there's diabetes, heart disease, tooth decay, but it's not deadly if you eat in moderation. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're going with the only other option, which is this one, because that's not weird at all. Sure, sometimes it's a bit questionable. Technically, I think we're breaking a few surveillance and data collection laws. Luckily, there's a huge tech lobby siding with Santa. That's probably true. Backed by the biggest corporations and richest people on the planet. Yep. It's the world we live in, unfortunately. With their help, there's still enough loopholes for us to do what we do. I only signed up to make wooden toys, but Santa made us a part of his morally suspect espionage enterprise. All right. Did you try to negotiate better work conditions? I mean, it's the only new option, so. Bro, am I? This is happening in chat. So hold on. Bro, am in class right now, but IDGAF. Understandable. I mean, you know, that's. I should be a better influence and tell you to not watch the stream, but I'm not gonna say that. Okay. Anyway, you guys should unionize. I'm in the New York Undead Detectives Union, and we have a great dental plan. Really, with your gold tooth there? We talked about it. Sure. One of us elves was getting us organized to make sure we keep our artisanal jobs, even when core customer needs required nothing of the sort. And then the one elf trying to unionize got killed, because I'm sure that's what's going to happen. It's about time someone stood up to modernity and efficiency. Can we talk to him? He kind of disappeared. They always disappear. The companies don't let unionizers live. What? That put an end to our organized endeavors. I'm sure it did. Oh, were labor unions not appreciated around here? They're not appreciated anywhere except by the people who benefit by them. But I'm going to shut up. That's a whole different thing. After Santa signed a deal with Big Soda, he started praising capitalism. He called trade unions a communist plot. Well, there you go. Isn't giving free gifts to everyone a bit like communism? That was a big part of his brand. I mean, yeah, kind of, a little bit. The cognitive dissonance was promptly ignored, and the gift distribution didn't work like that exactly. Okay. All right. Let's see. We did that one. We did that one. We did that one. How can someone just disappear around here? You guys are famously spying on everyone. Didn't anyone see what happened to the Union Elf? Your cameras just suddenly turned off. Yes. The footage weirdly went missing. We got sent a 3-hour tape, and then the 1 minute that mattered was disappeared suddenly. Ooh. Sounds familiar. Okay. Wouldn't your list of naughty deeds include most murder cases? There's a huge amount of data of every naughty act in the archives. The CIA is looking into it, but it would surely take time to go through it all. Nah, you just use the AI database, blah, 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 right? We'll show them how professionals do it. Yeah, let's go to the surveillance center, because surely the murder was captured in the surveillance center. All right. Eddie's agent. Are those the famous naughty lists? Maybe. Who are you? I'm a detective. She's a journalist. We like to snoop around. Your colleague said we could investigate. We're friends now. Okay. Found anyone naughty enough to kill Santa? Not quite. I'm still going through the list. How's that data looking? Or let's talk about potential suspects. Let's talk about potential suspects. Okay. Because suspect number 1, Mrs. Claus. I have no evidence that she's the murderer, but I don't know. I'm just suspicious. Suspect number 2 was Rudolph. We saw hooves at the murder scene. Okay, and then suspect number 3 is Krampus because hooves. Christmas. That's what it is. Hello, Happy Elf. Let's talk about suspects. All right, there must be a lot of names on those naughty files. Oh yeah, millions of people. That's a lot of suspects who potentially wanted Santa out of the way to clear their record. Well, you can kind of eliminate all the regular people. It's got to be some sort of an entity or something, right? But most of them are nowhere near the North Pole. They couldn't get up. Look, see at the logic. We're on the same page. We got it. We're a team. True, we should focus on the locals. Yeah, it's gonna be somebody local. Somebody who had a problem with Santa and his soda schemes or something. How's that data looking? We did that one. Is there anyone else we could talk to? I guess we'll do this one because we gotta see. What's the data say? Oh, it's marvelous. They've got everyone's actions listed here. We can do so much with this data to solve the murder. Solve the murder, of course. That's all we're trying to do. Of course. There's probably someone naughty who did it. Well, yeah. That's what we figured. And the CIA wouldn't want the files for any other reason. We don't want any other information, only the relevant information for this case. Just to catch a murderer. We're nice like that. Yeah, suspicious. Just don't look up on just don't look us up on the nice list. Okay. I'm still using it, but we're totally there. Okay. Is there anyone else we could talk to? Well, there's the grief-stricken Miss Claus. I'm sure she's grief-stricken. The reindeer at the stables. Yeah, but the reindeer don't talk. They do around here, apparently. Oh, this I gotta see. All right, so let's hit the stables. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna talk to the reindeer. Talk to Miss Claus. One of you is guilty. Look at it. Hold on. Okay, we've got this one over here who's like I don't know, a rap, like I don't know. And this one, he looks ambivalent. He looks like he doesn't care at all. And then this one, he looks like he's strung out on something. It might be the one that's strung out on drugs. That's what it's gonna be. Salutations, noble animals. We heard you reindeer can talk. We can, but Blitzen and Plotzen? Who's Plotzen? Never heard of a Plotzen. Are a bit shy around strangers. Plotzen. There's a big old patch of moss growing here with hoof prints next to it. Ooh, pointing toward the reindeer as the murderer. Do we have any other sort of clues? What's happening on the sleigh here? I don't know. It's really pointing toward the reindeer because there was moss by the body. So, have you been eating this moss? How are the working conditions for Santa's reindeer? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Well, the work is rough, only for one night each year, when we have to fly around and deliver presents. Otherwise, it's pretty chill, just eating moss, taking it easy. Okay. How is it even physically possible to visit all those kids in one night? Wouldn't it require going faster than light and bending all the laws of space and time? Sure. We have the technology, the quantum entanglement, wormhole tunneling, relative energy strength. Hold on. I was trying to turn it into like an acronym. TQEWTRES. Whatever. That. The Quartrista. Okay. I have no idea what that is. It's that gadget in the sleigh that allows to dash all over the place faster than a greased weasel. How does it work? I'm a reindeer, not a wormhole scientist. It just beeps and bends reality. Simple as that. All right, yeah, we'll go with that explanation. All right, have you been eating this moss? Do you guys liking that lichen? Is that what it said? Yep, it's pretty much the only thing we eat around here. Would one of you maybe have gotten some on your hooves and smeared it somewhere else? Don't know, it could happen. Could happen to Santa and the elves too. Right. What would they want with moss? Where did you get the flying technology? It's an interplanetary extraterrestrial contraption. Space aliens use it to power their ship and abduct cows, but it can also lift reindeer. Interesting. How did it end up in your sleigh? Santa took it from an alien who was naughty. It was the aliens. The aliens killed Santa for revenge. All those abductions and probings put him on the list. Hopefully they can fly their spaceship with coal. Is this deer over here an alien? Maybe that's what it's about. One suspect left. Let's talk to Miss Claus. Dude, if it's Miss Claus... It is a weird game. It's just a little free game I found on Steam. Let's see. Okay. Pardon us. Look, she doesn't even look sad. She looks like the lights aren't home. That's what she looks like. Pardon us, Miss Claus. We'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Oh, I already talked to the CIA, but go ahead. See, she's not sad. I don't know. It makes me think... Did Santa have any enemies? Had Santa been acting normal lately? He was his jolly old self, getting ready for Christmas season. It was always his favorite time of the year, made him feel pretty important. No difficulties with the workforce or anything. No, the elves are like our children, such joyful little creatures. Are they like your children? No, but we do have the custody of them. Interesting. Happy Elf, that's totally what's going on. Happy Elf says in chat, Mrs. Claus is framing the reindeer. I could totally see that. Like I said, she doesn't seem distraught. Her husband was just murdered, and she doesn't seem distraught at all. But we do have custody of them, or I do, now that my husband's dead. She wants custody of the elves. I don't know why. We adopted the whole bunch. The North Pole law allows us to do that. To adopt someone and make them work for you forever. Yes, but it's not child labor, remember. They're little old people. Okay. Okay. Did Santa have enemies? A Santa Claus must have many natural enemies in the wild. The Grinch, Easter Bunny, Jesus. The holiday market can be fiercely competitive. Not that I know of. I think all the holiday deities have their own operations and responsibilities. I'm sure the murder had nothing to do with that kind of rivalry. Enough questions. Mind if we take a look around? Yes, let's look around. Wait, hold on. There were more options, and I completely skipped over them. Feel free to investigate. All right. Okay, what do we... Nothing under the pillow. What's this? What's this? What are you hiding under the bed? It's some kid's Christmas letter to Santa. I certainly hope not. My little Satany Claus. How I long to see you again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is she? Cringe, I understand. Cringe, I understand as an enemy, but not Jesus. I mean, you know, you could argue that hold on. You could argue that Jesus was like the original purpose of Christmas, right? And then maybe like Santa took it, and then they could be enemies in that way. You know what I mean? I can't wait to hear your hooves approaching, to see your horned silhouette at my doorstep. She's cheating on Santa with Krampus, and Krampus is the murderer. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. All right. It's a love letter addressed to Krampus, to embodiment of Christmas evil, and signed by Mrs. Claus. What's all this about? Speak the truth, woman. Speak the truth, woman, or face the wrath of the undead. Oh no, skeletal threats. I cannot lie. Krampus was my first true love, my high school sweetheart. Oh my gosh. A little Krampus on the campus, huh? A little Krampus on the campus? What the fuck? I ended up marrying Santa because my parents thought he was a better match for me than a horned devil. I feel like, Krampus was suspect number 3. But I've always missed my little crampy pants. And he missed me. After many years, we got in touch again. He started sending me letters, and I answered with all my passion. Passion can lead to crimes, often crimes of passion. That's why he became the symbol of the dark side of Christmas. He hated Santa. Suspicious indeed. An ex-lover with a grudge against Santa Claus, and a hooved one at that. You can't possibly accept my Crampuccino. Stop. He's just a cuddly little teddy bear when you get to know him. Let's take a closer look at those reindeer hooves and see if they match prints near the body. Yeah, because, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Whoa. There's an elf. They killed an elf, too. Well, it's pretty cold, but we try not to. What's that in the moss patch? The surface has been disturbed. Well, we're eating that stuff. It's not decorative. There's clearly something buried in there. Which elf did they kill? I can't get it out. We need to dig deeper. I think I know who can help us. Oh, who can help dig? I don't trust the reindeer right now. I think it is an elf, so it would maybe benefit the elves to help us dig out an elf, even though they might be a little bit weaker. But the CIA agents are allegedly here for this. I'm suspicious of the CIA agent. I'm suspicious of everybody. I'm gonna go with the elves. Remember the excavator that the elf... Oh yeah, he was building an excavator. We can use that to dig him wide open. Okay, all right. I completely forgot that was occurring. Okay, neither of the elves we have met. That bear wasn't there before either. Stick him up, elves, and then put him right back down because we need you to do some work. Is that excavator finished? Not quite. It's had to wait while I struggle with the darn smartphone. Get building, guys. We need it now. We need it now. Did you... Another murder, and it's the trade union guy. I knew they killed him. I knew it. Okay, where does that lead us with this case? Okay, because right, like they wanted to get rid of the union guy, but that's even Santa would be okay with getting rid of the union guy, right? Because he like doesn't want the union. So who would kill Santa? Maybe there's so many suspects. There's so many directions. We don't know what's going on. Oh, my several goddesses, a dead elf. He's wearing a badge that says, ask me about trade unions. It's the missing union elf. Someone really didn't like organized labor. Corporations. Maybe it was a disagreement with the leadership. The reindeer probably killed him. I think the other elves snuffed him out. I don't think the other elves did it. They'd be working for their benefit. Why would the reindeers do it? It would be a disagreement with leadership, is what I would think. I wonder if the management was involved, trying to keep the operation running smoothly. You mean Santa? Possibly. He had the moss on his shoe, so he might have been hanging out around it. Santa might have killed the elf first, and then... But they said he disappeared. This would have been something that happened a while ago. And maybe the union busting and contract disagreements made the workforce angry at Santa. Angry enough to whack their boss. Oh, you think it was a crisscross murder applesauce? Is that what you think? It was murder for murder? I don't think so. Exactamente. Okay. Or what do I know? Okay, the reindeer. This murder must have gone on the naughty list. That's true. That's true. The murder must be on the naughty list if it is a list that updates by itself automatically. I think we're gonna go check that. I don't think the elf would do it. I don't think the reindeer would do it. They could. I mean, look at this guy back here. He's shady. But there must be something about it in the North Pole records. Hello, Rec Room Eli. Someone has certainly been naughty, and this time the naughtiness might go all the way to the top. All the way to the top. Let's head back to the data center and see what our suspect. Okay, so. Oh yeah, this lady. Let's see what she's up to. We need to take a look at those naughty lists. I was just about done with them. Whose file would you like to see? Oh my gosh. Whose file do we want to see? As of right now, Santa Claus can't murder himself, so we're not going to worry about Santa Clauses. Or would the game creator want us to look at everything, so they would hide the detail we want in the Santa Claus file so that we'd search through everything? Do we want to expedite the process? Or do I just go with the obvious, which would be Krampus, right? Krampus would be the obvious answer. So that makes me think he didn't do it because it would be so obvious, right? So let's go with the Santa Claus. I'm trying to outsmart the developer. All right, give us Santa's file. The moss on his shoe tells me he might have been near the elf moss burial. There you go. Santa Claus is a blank of blank blank and a blank of blank. For those who are into blank blank. What is behind these words? You can... Okay. Nonetheless, and furthermore, he is a bit of a blank blank. Sometimes there's the thing about blank and blank them. What? But on the other hand, he has the habit of blank nice blank to blank blank. Why is everything redacted? What's going on? Oh, hello, Lady Sunday. Hey, what's with all this censored text? Yeah, well, you can't redact the naughty list. Or I guess, why would Santa... Wait a second. We were looking at the naughty list. Why was Santa on the naughty list? That's even more suspicious. Okay. We need to redact some information, for national security. Okay. What about Mrs. Claus file or Krampus? All neatly redacted for the public. The government can just release secret lists willy-nilly. This seems to be like a commentary on current events. They've censored everything. There must have been too many rich and powerful people on this list. Movie stars, tech billionaires, and world leaders. I bet most of the US government was on the naughty list. Probably the president too. Maybe. Of course they try to hide their dirty deeds. Wait, there's something happening in the workshop. What's going on in the workshop? A disagreement? The elves look agitated. I wonder why. It's probably about the excavator. Surely the dead elf got them worried. Maybe it's about the whole Krampus business. Why are you bringing up Krampus? I didn't look at Krampus's file. Why are you bringing up Krampus? Is it a red herring? Going with this one. If elves are being butchered, they might be concerned they'll be next. We just discovered the body. They can't have heard about it yet. They killed him. Why would they kill him? He was working on a union. Why would they kill him? Unless they know more. They must know more than they're saying. They're all in cahoots. They all killed Santa. And the reindeer. It was everybody. Everybody killed him. I wonder what they're arguing about. See, agent also redacted. You're needed in the workshop. Make sure the crowd is controlled. Remind them that it's best to remain calm during a criminal investigation. Is the CIA in on it too? No worries, members of the Free Press. The CIA will handle this. The CIA's in on it too. It's just like real life. Okay. Why is she holding those papers and waving them in everyone's faces? It looks like she's treating them, threatening them. Yeah, she's clearly blackmailing them with their naughty list. This went. I didn't know when I didn't know when I clicked on this game that we were gonna go into the like level of like political like commentary that's occurring right now. Not now. Blackmail is such a dirty word. She's only making sure that no one spills any precious CIA beans. That's standard procedure. Once they understand it's best to keep their mouths shut, we can leave. We should already be taking Santa's body to Area 51 for dissection. Hey, we didn't say we were done yet. Yeah, we still want to take a look at the body. Okay. It was everybody. Everybody did it. Still dead. I don't know why I expected anything else. Maybe this is it for our investigation too. Oh well, at least I can help Mr. CIA lift the body out of here. Since when are you so helpful? Ever since a certain quantum levitation device came into my possession, I want to try it out. It was only attached by 64 screws. That's practically an invitation to take it, alright? Thanks, but we don't need any help. We must follow protocol and do this the proper CIA way. They don't call me Mr. Protocol for nothing. They don't call you Mr. Protocol. Exactly what I said. One Santa coming up. Now I'm suspicious of our own partner. What in the world? Alright, we've got a cigar and underwear and what I'm guessing are pills. Clearly nothing. Ignore it. Oh no. Oh no, don't go the direction. Don't go the direction I think you're gonna go. This is not. Oh my gosh. Alright, inspect the paraphernalia on the throne. Inspect Santa's back pocket. Well, I can kind of already see what this is. So let's see the back pocket. What's he got? Oh no, he's gonna end up on the island, dude. There are letters in Santa's pocket. It looks like he was reading right before he died. Well, this is interesting. They're letters to Mrs. Claus, written by Krampus. I believe these scribbles can tell us quite a bit about what's happened here. Was he acting like he was Krampus in order to, like... Okay. I see exploding cigars, syringes full of hallucinogens, tuberculosis infected underwear. Typical tricks that the CIA has used for their assassination attempts around the world. There's even some of the beard removing pills they put in What are you... Okay. Let's not jump to any conclusions. I think the pieces of this mystery are starting to fall into place. It was the CIA did it. Okay, ready for the parlor scene. Sure, let's do this. I want everyone in the room so we can take this thing to a satisfying conclusion. I thought it was going to end with them being like, we're just not going to say. We're just going to not release it. Alright. You may be wondering why I called you all here. It probably has something to do with the murder. Yeah, why else? I found certain letters from Krampus to Mrs. Claus. Letters talking about a hostile takeover plot. Miss Claus was planning to divorce Santa, get half of the North Pole, and full custody of the elves. After that, she planned to bring in Krampus to take Santa's place and continue the operation. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, okay. And if Santa resisted, they had the dirt on him as well. His methods were far from legal and not just on the sketchy surveillance he was doing. Oh, it's true. He wasn't the Santa I married anymore. He was nothing but a greedy soda mannequin, a corporate puppet. The union-busting soda company forced him to kill that elf. They wanted full control of not just Santa's image, but the whole business. It was Coca-Cola. Oh, okay, you've got a video, or you've got a photo of it. He bludgeoned the disobeying elf with a sack of coal. Jeez, that was dark. Okay. Well, we are in part of a murder investigation, so, you know, it's gonna get dark. That explains the moth on Santa's shoe. He buried the body near the stables. Didn't the reindeer see anything? What were we gonna do? Santa was our boss and a killer of employees who stirred up trouble. That's true. Oh, is that what the deer in the background when his eyes were all wide? It must have been like he was like that deer would be me if I saw a murder and I had to be quiet about it. I wouldn't know what. I'd be frozen. Anyway, what were we gonna do? Santa was our okay. But we may have mentioned to the elves that we saw Santa doing some moss gardening at night. And we knew about Santa's marriage trouble, of course. We spy on everyone. So we took our worries to Miss Claus. You gotta... Dude, this meme... This came from South Park, I think, right? Krampus blank prophet. I'm pretty sure that came from South Park, and that's where it originated. And, like, it's crazy that it's made it from that one episode to, like, anyway. Unless it was there before, I'll have to look it up. She floated around the idea of us working for Krampus instead. Was he nicer? Probably. It would have been an easier job. Krampus only needed birch rods and miscellaneous flagellation devices for the naughty, no electric gadgets. So we're all... So you were all in on the regime change. Yes, when Krampus contacted me, I felt that true Christmas spirit once again. I wanted everyone to feel it. But something happened. Krampus showed up deranged and dangerous. The reindeer had hoof envy. Santa found the letters. I mean, I don't think my decision really matters, but I think it's this bottom one here. Santa found the letters. Because they're making Krampus out to be a pretty reasonable person, right? And the reindeers were like, we know they were already scared. So I think Santa found the letters. Yes, the plan was a takeover via divorce, but Santa discovered our correspondence. Okay. We didn't know what to do. Luckily, that's when the CIA showed up at the door. It was the CIA. Always ready to help, ma'am. They said that Krampus had called them in as experts in not so democratic regime changes. We had to stop Santa before he did something hasty. The CIA encouraged us and promised we would face no consequences. It was her. I called it from the beginning. It was her. Her hand is on the weapon. We didn't have all the background stuff, but I knew who it was. We took a sharpened candy cane when Santa was asleep on his throne and pushed it through his heart. Why was my first thought, whoa. Oh. My first thought was, who's sleeping on a throne? All right. Sic Semper Tyrannosaurus. But put the bottle caps there to warn the soda company not to mess with us again once Krampus was in charge. Damn. And we don't arrest someone for overthrowing a red dictator as you were citizens. We just need to clean up a bit of the incriminating evidence, agent. Okay. Those guys will protect us. Will they? But there's one thing you didn't know. Santa was already dead. What? He was already dead. The CIA had pumped him full of various poisons and beard-removing pills. Not to mention the exploding cigars stuck in several of his Oh my gosh, okay. But why? They were on our side. Why indeed? Let's catch them outside and they can tell us themselves. I would assume the CIA would want control over you, Krampus and or Mrs. Claus and everything, right? These fine citizens demand answers. You made them falsely believe they were murderers. In reality, all they did was desecrate a corpse with a candy cane. That's not a crime. If desecrating corpses is wrong, I don't want to be... Okay. Why did the CIA trick us? Maybe they killed Santa, but we all wanted the same thing. We wouldn't want to take all the credit. We're modest like that. I'll tell you why. They were planning to kill you next. Krampus is never going to show up. Santa isn't dead. How should I know? I think... I mean, it could have all been a ploy. Krampus could have never existed. Is it more likely that Krampus never existed? Or they were planning to kill them next? I don't think they would go through the trouble of killing them next, right? They would just use them until they became resistant, and then they would kill them. So I guess we gotta go with Krampus doesn't exist. They need to keep you quiet. If you thought you were killers, you couldn't ask too many questions. And you might have questions soon enough when the real Krampus never shows up. Am I getting these right, or is it just going to go with what I put? Because I feel like somehow I'm reasoning myself into correct answers. The CIA killed Krampus. The CIA wrote the letters. Santa was Krampus all along. Ooh, okay. CIA killed Krampus. Why would they go through the trouble of that? I mean, it could have happened. The CIA wrote the letters. I mean, that also equally is viable. I don't think they would go through the trouble of killing Krampus. But Santa had the letters also, which makes me think that Santa was Krampus all along. That's what makes me think. Alright, it didn't give me like a little ding, like a little correct ding, so I don't know if this is right. You thought you were murdering Santa, but in truth, you impaled Krampus, the very man you hoped would save you. And who was already dead, killed by the CIA, as established? It can't be. I would have recognized him. My husband never had hooves or horns, I wish. Okay, so I got that wrong. So I did get the other ones right. Okay. In which case, the CIA wrote the letters. There we go. I got the little ding. Okay. The letters were nothing but a honey trap. The oldest trick in the CIA book. They wrote the love notes. No, we would never... Use flattery. Threaten the CIA. They don't care if you threaten them. They got all the power. You can use flattery. You guys were so good. You knew exactly what you were doing. Congratulations. It was such beautiful, sensual stuff. The letters could have been written by some ogre. Yet clearly the work of true artist. Oh, I'm blushing. Agent, no blushing on duty. Ha, she wrote them. Fine, it's true. The real Krampus went to study accounting after his high school relationship with Miss Claus ended. Oh, he was real. He just wasn't an evil Santa thing. He gave up on that Christmas evil nonsense ages ago. He works as a compliance analyst in wherever that is. He's never any part of this. But why did the CIA hatch this plot to kill Santa? I mean, let's see. The CIA wanted off the naughty list. In world for this, that seems like a reason. The CIA wanted out of their agreement. Or Santa wanted out of their agreement. He never seemed to express that. It's all about getting that data for those guys. Again, if you wanted to be meta, right? I feel like that would be the answer. They were after that flying gadget. Oh, that also makes sense in world. Oh, man. They wouldn't care about the naughty list thing, right? I'm trying to think realistically. If it's like, you know, they don't care. They're not there for presents, whatever. Santa wanted out of their agreement. He didn't seem like he really wanted out of the agreement. He seemed like he was okay with it. They were after the flying gadget. I thought that earlier. Could be. It's all about getting data. Again, this game has had some like meta commentary, which makes me think it would be this one. But I think we're going to stay in world. The clean extraterrestrial flying technology. Because they were going to take him to Area 51. But I didn't hear the ding, which makes me think I got it wrong. Santa was using world certain issues, several parties. Oh, it's right. Hey. If that device got into the wrong hands, it could really hurt the big oil. See what I'm talking about? Where it goes, damn. They're our biggest sponsor. Who'd buy oil then? Doesn't anyone think of the shareholders anymore? Oh no, the shareholders. Or the oil company board of directors, Christmas bonuses. Where's the spirit of giving? On the plus side, if the fossil fuel lobby was naughty, they'd get a pile of coal, which is okay. They could just burn the coal and make a profit. Santa didn't think that one through. Yes, but that was a Christmas bonus of its own kind. But the flying technology could be locked in Area 51 with the rest of their alien technology. So was that not right? Or maybe it's all of them. Maybe they're all the correct answer. I'm going to go with this one. This is my second one. Everyone knew that Santa had dirt on every human being on the planet. Santa was right, so it must be all of them. We tried to make Santa work for us, but he wasn't willing to share the information. Was good. What good is all of that intel if you just use it for gift distribution one night in December? We could be distributing shock and awe around the world throughout the year. A proper right-wing junta? I don't know what that would run this place more. What is that? It feels like an offensive word. I don't know. And share the sweet data of anyone's naughty deeds. Okay, so it's everything. CIA wanted off the naughty list. They've done a bunch of unsavory stuff. They had enough and never getting Christmas presents. Well, it's not fair. We're just doing our job. The whole definition of naughty is horribly outdated. It's time to change it into something more modern. Sometimes it's necessary and nice to bomb. What? A few civilians so big companies can make a profit. Ooh, again. Can we just agree that naughty means poor? Exactly. It's not naughty. It's if it's good for democracy. Maybe don't do the air quotes on democracy. We're supposed to say that with a straight face. Yeah, okay, so everything. Really, he didn't seem like he wanted out. Santa was a loose cannon. He had become a liability. Yes, after Big Soda made him kill that elf, he no longer felt comfortable with the deal they had. Yeah, he worked very hard for that soda contract to force his loyalty, or whatever. But he had these childish ideas that he was supposed to serve the whole world. He wanted to go back to his old school Santa ways, and as he put it, and I miss those days, we all do. We couldn't have that. The U.S. government decided it was best to annex the North Pole as a special interest zone. That's why we sold you the idea of Krampus as a real old school Santa. Okay, so the CIA had a bunch of reasons to kill Santa, but that doesn't make it right. Sure, he was running a worldwide espionage operation, ignoring international laws and invading the privacy of about 8 billion people, a bit of dictatorship, tyranny, and murder, stealing alien technology, and enslaving of the locals in his sweatshops. But who hasn't done that? Okay. Looking at you, CIA. We dabble. Well, we found our killers and their motives. Another case neatly solved. I mean, we tend to use neatly pretty loosely. What do you think we should do now, Dell? About the future of Christmas, the global oil market, the judging the naughtiness of every human being in existence forever. Wait, and stuff of that variety, basically. What? I lost it here. Give Christmas back to Jesus. The elves should vote for a new Santa. Resurrect Santa? Oh, I thought we were done. I thought we were almost done. Expose the murder plot to the world. I mean, we've already exposed it to the world through this stream. I'll reveal everything in a tell-all expose article, all the surveillance and the crazy murder plot. And then what happens? The CIA, of course, cannot be held responsible for anything. National interest, you see. The elves, Mr. Claus, and the reindeer would take the blame. They'd be sent to some nice detention facility where they end up working for the CIA surveillance anyway. Yeah, we want to keep this spying operation going, and they're good at what they do. Maybe so, but I'm still gonna write that article and sell it to the highest bidder. They're gonna kill her. That's what's gonna happen. Now, how much for the CIA? How much for the CIA's internal spying to be the highest bidder? $20. Hey, what did I tell you about price negotiations? Don't start too low. We have office rent to pay. I can't use the hypnotism amulet on the landlord every month. I think he's getting suspicious. Okay, sorry. $30. Oh my gosh. So we just sold. Okay. Whatever. Let's just print money in the basement. Let's go. That was it. Was that it? Hey, that's our fly. Oh, yo, we took it for our bike. Hell yeah. Just believe in yourselves. That's the true meaning of Christmas. That thing belongs in the museum. I mean, our secret alien tech lab. It does. No, oh no, it doesn't. I'm sorry. Give it to. Don't worry, we won't give it to anyone. Detective Duo, so we want to keep it for ourselves. Gotta go now. We're in a rush to get to Bermuda Triangle before anyone else. We heard a rumor that the Loch Ness monster has been spotted there. We have a bone to pick with that guy. See you in the next adventure. Okay, that was interesting. I didn't expect the game to go where it went. I didn't expect it to be so like, you know, politically like meta or whatever. That was good. That was good. We started off in a good place. Interesting. What do you guys think? So, I thought it was pretty. I feel like I'm getting sick though, talking so much. But it is what it is. I think that's a good place to. One, let me go check something. I gotta check my phone, and then I think maybe we'll hop into Rec Room and try. Well, maybe we'll do a little bit of Peggle just to kind of get more of a concrete idea of what we need to work on in Rec Room. And then I'll go into Rec Room and we kind of like mess around, try and make something Peggle like. But I'm gonna go check my phone just to make sure that nobody called me while I was in there. I'll be right back. But I will say, like, actually, you know, like, it's actually kind of nice. Because then, like, if somebody does want to chat, like, you can actually chat. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen some people when they do streams. I don't even know if you can hear me. Hang on. Let's turn that on. That was pretty good. But anyway, I had fun. I don't know, this guy, dude, that was fun for me. Like, that was fine. I enjoyed that. Okay, so we did that one pretty good. You know what I mean? I didn't expect, like I said, I didn't expect it to have so much like political, like commentary or whatever you want to call it. That's just funny. You know, we were gonna do another game just to try it, but we could probably save that for later. I'm kind of curious about how to do that. So we're gonna try to make Peggle in Rec Room. I'm gonna do it screen. We're gonna try. I don't really know what I'm doing. Well, damn, not no. Well, part of me wants to go in VR and do that, and part of me wants to stay screen mode because it's kind of easier to do it in screen mode. And in VR, when you pull out your maker pen, it like glitches and stuff. It's like it's not. Well, either way, let's do a little bit of where's Peggle Extreme? Here we go. We'll play a little Peggle Extreme. It's a little bit different than regular Peggle, and then we can just hold on. You guys probably can't hear that. I can turn it up maybe. Uh-oh. Computer no happy. There we go. Okay. And then I gotta switch. Where are you not? There we go. Huh. I wonder, is there like a refresh? Can I refresh? There we go. Hopefully that'll work. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh. The window's up, but it's not showing up on the stream. Huh. Wonder what that's about. Uh-oh. Give me my mouse. What about window capture? You're not gonna let me look at. You're not gonna let me look at. That's strange. Hoodie. Yeah, well, there's somebody on TikTok named Hoodie. Are you the same person? Why is it not picking up? I don't want to do my no. It's not pulling up any windows for me at all. I have this set to Peggle, but when I pull up Peggle, it doesn't pop up on the screen. It did last time though, which means we've done it before. I think what I've got to do is display capture as much as I don't want to. Ooh. I think that'll work, hopefully. Let's see.
Game on.
Hey, there we go. And we got some Rec Room music going on. All right. So yeah, we kind of need to figure out kind of generally what we're looking at when it comes to maybe how can I do this? I'm trying to think of like in the future, like how can I let's go adventure. Okay. Yeah. So this is Peggle. If you've ever seen it, it's a little bit older. Freaking A, I'm trying to figure out how to do this the right way. So today I kind of want to try to make Peggle in Rec Room, and this is Peggle. It's, if you've seen it before, it's just you shoot the ball and they bounce around, and then you kind of get bonuses for hitting certain things, and there's a bucket down here that catches the ball, and you have to get it within a certain amount of balls. Like you have to clear the board, or at least get all the orange ones. So I think realistically, if I'm going to go in Rec Room and try to make something similar to this, I'm probably only going to get to the part where we make this thing that shoots and like maybe hits a ball and like bounces kind of the way you see on screen, where it's like it has that oh, what's that chip called? I did a video on it, the basketball video, where it, like you use the chip and it like reflects the velocity or whatever. So I assume we're going to need that. And then I thought, what if you did it in 3D? What if you did it such that like you're standing here, you have a gun, and in front of you there's a bunch of like spheres, and you have to like hit the spheres, but not like shoot directly at them. You have to kind of like arc it to hit them. I feel like that would be like 2 times as difficult as Peggle, but if you got good at it. But anyway, and I thought that might be easier to make like in Rec Room with chips and stuff. So, anyway, let's finish this one game, and then we'll go into Rec Room and try it. And then, like I said, I was debating on whether to do it in screen mode or VR. I'd like to do it in VR, but man, the menus all freeze and stuff, and I don't know. I just feel like it would be easier to do circuits wise on screen mode. All right, so basically the goal though of Peggle, like I don't think by the end of the day, if we get any bit of it done, we're not gonna have like multicolored bricks. We're not gonna have like the ball limit over here. It's weird because I know there's things in Rooms 2 that really could help make these things easy, but I think they let the Rooms 2 person go at Rec Room. I don't know for sure. They definitely stopped messing around with Rooms 2, but you know, that's because they're kind of they're trying to figure out what to do. You know. Yo, Zuma's fun. Zuma's fun. I want to say I beat the first one and second one. Zuma's fun though. I like Zuma. The little frog thing. What would you call that style of game? Like a casual game? It's not like an idle game. Like you are active in it. But you're kind of active. It's like you almost like set an initial condition or something, right? Like you're like, I'm gonna shoot the ball this direction, and then whatever happens happens. So it's almost like very just random all the time. Oh no, we failed. I want to do one more time. One more time. One more time with focus. How anybody who's here, how are, if you want to say, you know, how are you doing today? I know it's early. I think I want to start doing this just like a I don't know, I want to call it like a Muggy Monday like stream, but it makes no sense as to why it's called Muggy. I don't know anything anymore. It might be actually I can turn the browser on here. Hang on. Yo, it won't let go of my mouse whenever I do that. Oh shoot. Uh-oh, it froze. There we go. Yeah, I guess like PopCap games. I guess in a way it's almost like in the Candy Crush kind of category, but it's almost like a precursor to that. Would you put Angry Birds in the same kind of category? These like arcadey. There's a game I play on my phone that's just like the little, like you shoot in a direction and then it's like 100 balls go in a straight line and bounce and, you know, destroy the bricks. And like that kind of feels like it's the same category. It's casual. Maybe it's what people call casual. I don't know. We've only got 4 left. I don't think we can probably get those 2. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. All right. Okay. We've got 3 balls left. All right. Oh. Okay. Freaking A. I didn't mean to do that, and now we're disconnected again. There we go. Okay. Angry Birds should be specifically mobile arcade. That makes sense. Okay, we can't get any of these because they're. I might be able to get that one. I feel like I might as well go for this one and hope that we get something else because we can at least guarantee a hit. Give me. Oh. Okay, we got free ball. We got free ball. It's okay. Oh man. Oh, that was a waste. Oh, that was a waste. Okay. No. Okay. How can I have to try. This is what you end up doing in Peggle. You try. So the goal is to get rid of all the orange ones, right? So what you start doing if you get decent at it, or you know, after some time, is you start trying to like purposefully hit it so that you can get a free ball, but somehow get more than one. I can hit here, but then it's gonna bounce to the right. Maybe I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and get it in the bucket. Oh, I still got it. Okay. Oh, man. I don't know if I can get this one, though. The only hope I think I have is somehow, like... All right. Well, we get the idea. Well, hold on. So let's think about it. Yeah. We need something that's going to shoot the ball straight forward. We're going to have to somehow make it on, like, a 2D kind of plane, I guess. So I guess we'll make something like straight down, and then we gotta maybe somehow kind of prefab the ball, the bouncy ball bits. Again, in rooms 2, I feel like it would be a little bit easier. But anyway, okay. I think we've got a good idea of what we need to do. So exit that. Let's bring up Lay Rec Room. So I haven't. Oh shoot! I forgot you guys to see that. Well, that's all right. I wonder, is it okay to show this stuff? I mean, what can you really do? I guess you could zoom in and see like all the little things. I don't really have much on here, I don't think. Although I should probably turn it off though. Should probably just stop looking at it. All right. Zuma is a tile matching puzzle arcade, where Peggle is a casual puzzle arcade, but it feels like we need a new word for modern arcade games. Marcade. Arcadum. Yeah. Marcade. Modern. What's something that means modern? Oh yeah, the anime character from the last stream. Where is it at? Waiting on it. Yeah. So in the last stream, we made this character, and I don't know. I feel like I like it. It's just cool, little character, little anime. It was supposed to be anyway. I mean, that kind of gives away, but I'm working on taking that section from the last stream and making it into like a video, because I think it would be cool just to kind of like make like a fully like polished version of it, and I think that'd be cool. I think so, and we'll see how people like it. Zuma is a tile. I mean, I guess Zuma is kind of a tile matching game, right? Like it's like I don't know. It's like, yeah. Oh, let's see how much. So, if you make tokens on Rec Room, if you make invention, if you have Rec Room Plus and you make inventions and stuff like that, you get you get tokens. And so this is from these are the key earnings. So these are from a small, I think I have like 2 or 3, maybe like 4 rooms that have keys in them. I know one of them specifically is like, if you want to see the circuits for this room, pay for the key, and then you get access to a like sub room that has all the circuits visible. I kind of like that idea. But so this is probably from something like that. There's other rooms that I have that 7 tokens. All right, hell yeah, I'll take 7 tokens. All right, now this is invention earnings. Now my inventions are old at this point, but I believe they still work. And I think this is usually like 2,000 a week, which is really cool. At one point, it was like probably the most I got was like 50,000 in a week. It was ridiculous. Yo, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. And then you get a 4-star box, which is 800 tokens for me because I have all the 4 stars. And then we have good luck in life. I mean it. Thank you, Corn. All right. Anyway, so I got to finish that video where I make this character, but let's switch back to me. Our biggest avatar item sale, Black Friday, now through 11:30. Now through 11:30. I think I'm late. Okay. I was gonna look at it. I thought it would be legitimate to look at it. Exclusive ham maker pin skin set. New ham flavored maker pin skin. The holiday exclusive mini ham hat. Okay, only available as a set through Thanksgiving weekend. Shirt and glasses not included. That's a lot. That's a lot. $20 for a virtual hat and a skin for that. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for that. Okay, what was I doing? Why are we here? I don't remember why we're here. Oh yeah, we were gonna try to make. Okay, I'm trying to make. Let's see. Make a new room. I would really like to do room 2, but it's just every time that I try to make anything with rooms 2, it like you'll make a thing and you'll put a circuit board somewhere, and then the circuit board will just disappear, and you're like, where did it go? And then like blocks will move and stuff, and so I don't really want to mess with that. I guess we'll just do default maker room. And we'll call this one Peggle test. Peggle 5 test. Because who's gonna make Peggle 5 test, right? I mean, Peggle 5 test doesn't exist. All right. Oh, I forgot to change. I was supposed to change back into myself. Yo, she's got a gun. Hold on. Let me tell you. No, oh man. Behind it was just a photo. It was like a photo of the character like that, but she was holding the gun to her face. That was fun. Oh man. All right. Let me turn off this. Let's turn off. We might keep that up there. All right. Oh, and let me switch back to me. We can even go with a different version. Let's see. Nah, we'll be. It's Bruce, everybody's favorite. We'll make Bruce. Bruce will make an appearance, even though nobody. Bruce. All right. Okay. So if we're gonna make Peggle, I think first we got to choose kind of the ball that we're gonna use. If we use a prop, if we use like a basketball or something, it's already got bouncy properties to it. So I think that's what we don't have to kind of build in the bouncing part. We can, but we don't have to. Okay, so then in that case, we have something we can throw. Hello, Yoda. Are you the same Yoda, the graffiti Yoda? Or you're a different Yoda? Alright, so we're gonna do, let's make a sphere, though. Well, should it be a sphere? Because if we're gonna do it the same way Peggle is, then it's gonna be kind of like on a wall, like it would be up straight, right? How you doing, man? Ping pong ball, not bad. Not bad. I'd need to blow it up a little bit, but how? So if you guys, if ever Yoda in the chat, Yoda made, if I believe correctly, you made a. Oh man, who showed me that recently? I mean, you showed it to me when you were making it, but there was somebody. I want to say it was like Dude or somebody who was like, "Yeah, I know the guy who made that." And we went in there, or maybe it was something else. Maybe it was for AI or something. No, it couldn't have been for that. Anyway, good job on that. All right, so we have that. We need a starter position, a starter thing. So let's just get a vector component. I think that'll be good enough. Just for, hey, we are starting here, wherever it goes, right? My issue is I don't really understand quaternions. We may not need quaternions, but that's just one of those things that I still haven't quite figured out. It seems like every explanation I'm getting is just like, just accept it. It's like, just accept it and use it, but don't understand it. Word. Okay. Yeah. See, that's what I thought I heard it from. Dude, I literally haven't done circuits in like, it has to be over. Oh my gosh. Maybe 3 weeks since I've touched a circuit. I don't know, dude. I feel like I haven't touched a circuit in so long. Okay. So we're going to try and figure this out like from scratch. Hold on. We could try this. I know I've definitely done this. Could you vibe code in Rec Room? Oh, that's a video right there. I tried vibe coding in Rec Room. It's very audience specific, but it would be good. I tried vibe coding in Rec Room. It's not bad. All right, so we make a button, and I guess we'll just set position to the position of this thing in the direction that it's going. How have you been, Yoda? And I think Lady Sunday, I asked you that too, but either way. That's the target. Oh, wait, no, we want position of this. Wait a second. I'm doing this wrong. Dude, it's been forever. It's been forever since I've done any circuits. Alright, no, we need to get position. That's what we need. Get position. And maybe that's something, I don't know. No? That goes there. This goes here. Get position of that. Let's go to the target, which would be first with Well, we're probably supposed to sell. Let's do with tag. Just chilling. I'm not doing much. What's your poison now? Like, what's your? I always ask people what their poison is because I don't know why. Like, whenever I meet somebody and I'm like with them for a certain amount of time, and I usually ask them, do they play video games? And you know, usually if it's a guy, they kind of usually say yes, and then it's like okay, and then I say, what's your poison? Which I guess is what they used to say when it came to like alcohol. You'd be like, what's your poison, right? So I just say it as like, what's your poison? What's your video game? So what's your poison, Yoda? Or other than Rec Room? I mean, I guess you could say Rec Room, but what are you doing? What are you playing outside of it? Get all. I want to get all, but anyway, let's just do the first because there's only one right now. Let's just do first. All right, go there, and I think it's ping pong. Ping pong. Ping pong ball. What is happening in the song in the background right now? Alright, I want you to go that way, the moon, and then I guess we'll add velocity. Or do we need a set or an add? Hold on. I made a whole video explaining the difference between these chips. Add velocity, velocity reflect, velocity set. I think we would set it, right? We need to set the velocity. Like generally FPS games, but I play loads of games like Terraria games like that, story games and such. Word. Did you play? I'm just curious. Nothing really has led me to believe you did play this, but I just am curious. Have you played that Guardian of the Galaxy game from a couple years ago? And if you're saying FPS, you're probably talking like Battlefield, COD. How do you feel about the Battlefield versus COD thing? From everything I've seen, COD looks like they scrabbled it together. Like, like they were just kind of like, yeah, just make another one, throw it out there, they'll buy it. You know? So then we would set velocity of the ping pong ball. Let's go this direction. Right? Okay, so then if I hit this, I mean, so that's, I mean, there we've started Peggle pretty much, right? All we need is some sort of a, man, this honestly, this right now thinking about it, the part that I'm like dreading is like building the stuff. Even though it's very simple, you know, we're not doing anything complicated. There's still a part of me that's just like, oh, I don't want to build this. So we're gonna expand this. I guess we want to make like a wall. Where's the sun coming from? Looks like the sun's coming from. We need more sun. This place is dark. I don't like it. Need more light. All right. Flip it around. Oh no! Ah, la, 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 la. Shush, 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 shush. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. I gotta delete that song. I don't know what. Why did I? What? I went. La, 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 la. I haven't really played any of the COD games. I like games like Apex. Well, dude, I haven't played Apex in so long. I used to play the hell out of some Apex. Man, I should play it. I bet you it's such a different game than it was even like when I stopped playing. I want to say I probably haven't played it in like a year. I bet you it's so different but the same. I mean, I guess it's just like all the other ones, right? Fortnite and everything. I remember I played Apex the first day that it actually that it actually came in, or that it came out. I haven't really played any of the, oh yeah, okay. I think the last COD game I really played was like God. I've played, I think, the new Modern Warfare 2 or whatever. It just I only played it for like 2 seconds. I was like, no, this ain't for me no more. So it feels like I almost need to use the marble map that I made. It's essentially the same thing, but let's just position it. I just want to make it a little. I should just go straight up and down, but I'm just gonna make it real simple. Oh, how about that? Why don't we just do that? Hold on, wait. Is there more? I have top chat on. That's different. Okay. All right. Where's this thingy? Uh-oh. What's going on? Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh. Okay, so I have one of those computers that like, or one of those keyboards that has, I guess they're called macros, right? And like, I never set them up. They were preset for me. So I don't know what the button, oh my gosh, I hit one and I don't know. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. My fucking dude. I don't know how to stop it. Is it? I don't want to unplug my keyboard. That's the only thing I can think to do is unplug my keyboard. Shit. Oh. Okay, no. We're still here. Dude, do I have like an auto clicker? Is that what's happening right now? It looks like it. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Oh, wait, we made it go slower, I think. Okay. Oh, okay. No, that does something else. Okay, I can't tell if this is doing anything. This makes it do that. This makes it do that. Oh, we've went somewhere different. This sucks, dude. Yeah, I have to unplug my keyboard and plug it back in. Damn, dude. No, are you serious? Unplug. What the hell? Okay. What the fuck? Dude. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Hold on. Where's... Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I have 5 buttons on my keyboard that are like macro buttons or whatever. I guess that's what you call them, right? And like, yeah. And so I got this keyboard from somebody. and I didn't program them. It just remembers whatever. I'm assuming they were playing like World of Warcraft or something. You know what I mean? And I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck. I could probably just look up the keyboard and do it, but I'm not worried about it. Anyway. Okay. So we have our board thing, right? And then we're gonna move this. That's gonna be a problem. Because there's no way we're gonna have to do. Yeah, we're gonna have to find. I mean, I could set position normal, right? Something like that, but let's see what we can do here. I can get it kind of okay, I suppose. I can get it good enough for what we need it for anyway. I think we can try. All right. So in that case, then we need to rotate that way. Well, if Yoda, if you are still like doing all the stuff, like you probably know so much more when it comes to circuits in general now compared to like even like a year ago. You probably know so much more now than you did. So now we need to control the rotation of this thing. And that's where I'm a little bit lost. So I know we can do a set rotation. And I can do like maybe a lerp or a slurp or stuff in there, not as active as they used to be. Yeah, I think most people aren't. I don't know. It is what it is. I think people get older, they move on to other things. I mean, you try. That's all you can do. I don't know. And I guess it's just a part of it. But you probably did any of the things that you learned on Rec Room carry over in any way to any other part of life? I guess that would be a question that I'm interested in. So we have set rotation. Isn't there like... What does this one do? Computes linear interpolation. No, we don't want that. What does slurp do? So I think this is what I would need. I think. Can I... How do you... I'm trying to think of... Oh, word. I'm an electrician, and there's a component called PLC, which you can code. Oh, word? Hell yeah, dude. An electrician. Damn, dude. Does that pay well? I feel like that would pay well nowadays. Like, are you in a job sector or a job field that AI is going to take? I don't think so. Maybe, but I think everything's up in the air at this point. Word. Yeah, I think you might be better with tutorial stuff than I was. Because like you actually like you worked with it and you've made games. You've made some impressive stuff where I've just kind of like messed around with it here and there, and I guess I told people how to do certain things, but I didn't like, you know, really make anything, you know. So we need to go from one angle to the other. Can I... Is there a quaternion split? Yeah, okay. So if I want to go from... Quaternion... There's not a quaternion create? Create... No, that's not what we want. I'm going to print this right now, so I'm not earning as much as I could. But it will pay well when I get on it. Word, dude. Well, that's good, man. Get you, like, a trade, basically, people say those are good things. So let's get rotation of this vector component, and then we're gonna split it up, and then I'll manually type them in because I'm not really sure how else to get exactly what I want. I'm gonna print it. Yeah, dude, that sounds good. I kind of wish I would have actually went and did what I did with my degree, but I don't really think I could now. Like, are you in college for that, or are you just like apprenticing? Like, you're just like a tattoo apprentice. Like, you're shadowing somebody, basically. All right, 0.3. Or no, wait, hold on. We're gonna rotate it. So I think I'd want the start point to be here. Maybe like something like that. Right? We want start to be there. And let's call that 0. So 0.385. 0.385. Oh, then why didn't that work? 0.385. Okay, and then this one is 0.901. 0.901. Negative 0.030. Negative 0.030. Okay, and then that's 0.192. 0.192. Okay. Alright. So then this will be our starting point. Bring this over here. Start, and then our end will just make another one. And we'll rotate this where we want it to be. Like over there. Wherever that is, that'll work for now. Is this 0.13? No, okay. 0.135. I guess there's probably a better way I can do it where it's like relative to the. I could probably attach it to something. Well, right now we're just trying to, I guess, prove a concept, right? 0.206. If anybody played Peak or Repo, or what's the other one? There's another one. I might have had a chance to play Peak last night, but I don't know. I'd have to buy it, and it's like I could buy it, but it's like one of those things where like, should I buy it? Negative 3.362. 362. And then 898. 898. Okay. Now with these two put in as our, what's it called? And we can set the rotation to wherever number we want this to be. And then I guess this one will have add and one subtract maybe? Would we need a constant? I guess we wouldn't need a constant. I was thinking we could do like a 30 hertz thing where it's constantly running, but I feel like there's no real point in having that right now. So I guess we'll do... One part of circuits I do like, or I did like very much when I was doing like... I remember a distinct moment when I did the Jumbotron things, where it was like I made it and then I spent time making it like better, like more efficient or whatever, or at least what I felt was like condensing systems down and like changing out like when you change out like 10 circuits with like one or something, or you know, like it's a bit of an extreme example, but stuff like that I thought that was cool. All right, so that's just a progress number. Can we get? We need like a. I was trying not to have like a variable, but I guess we'll do that. We could just have a quaternion variable, couldn't we? We could just save the quaternion, maybe? I mean, why would we do that? Would that be worth doing? Can we do that? Yeah, we could do that. Where's quaternion variable? Right. When you hit this, I'm trying to think this through. When you hit this, we want it to save the quaternion. We would want it to add 1 or subtract 1. This would be subtract, but let's just do the add for now. Okay, all right, yeah. So we shouldn't do that. We should save the progress, I think, and not the quaternion. So is that a no? That's a float. That's what it is. So we need a float variable. I guess it starts at 0. The room starts at 0. Like rendering an art is the best part. Is that what it is? Wait. Hold on. Is there another definition of rendering? Because in my mind, when you say rendering, I'm thinking of like a process in like a digital form, like a digital thing, like Blender or something, where you're like where you just kind of sit back and do nothing, like the computer like rendering it. But I've heard render used in a different way. That means actually like actively drawing. So I wonder which one of those is true. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Real quick, because I'm curious. Render definition: provide or give render money services as reward for services rendered. Okay. Cause to be or become. Well, this didn't really. Okay, so you could render a drawing like while drawing it, but you could also render, what would it be? I'm a little confused. Render like Blender, but same word for digital and traditional art. Render the complete piece. Okay, so render, you could say render. Okay, I don't know why. I was just, yeah, anyway. Okay, so we'll take the float variable, and I guess whatever it is, we'll just add to it. Alright, that's what we do. Just add 1 to it. Or no, we probably shouldn't. It's from 0 to 1. So add. Do we want 10 clicks? We would be 0.1. We can always adjust it. Let's do 0.1. That way we can. So then we'll take, I guess, the variable. All right. So add 1, and then also use that and do the slurp where you set the rotation. Alright, so now if I do this, it should set the rotation of that thing over there, the velocity thing. It should set it like almost back to where the start position is. Right? Is that what happened? It looked like. Why is that occurring? And it's not doing what I thought it was going to do. Huh. Why is that happening? Oh, wait. Hold on. What? 0.9. Oh. Wait a second. Hold on. We're at 0. But why did it not move at all? Am I tripping here? I'm hitting the button. I'm setting this to 0. Well, now it's 0. But if it is 0, and then we set the rotation. Oh, why do I have the button? That's dumb. Why do I have the button? That was stupid. Okay. I'm so confused. Like, what is happening? Okay. So now at a 0, it should set the rotation to like almost like pointing like to me right here. And then if I keep adding to it, then it should slowly progress around to the other side. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then that's as far as it goes. Okay, interesting. So, we have it kind of moving. I wish there was there's a smoother way you can do it, I think. But we're not super worried about that right now. And then we can fire with this button. Okay. So we might need to go straight down. But, okay. Either way, we kind of have that basic... Well, we need a subtraction side also. Let's make a subtraction. We should move this back because it looks horrible. Alright, let's get a subtract. I guess we get us a clone. Stuff gets delta tab actually. Delta tab. Use touchpad. Touchpad could work, right? I've actually not really had much experience with like using the touchpad. Whoops. Dude, that actually touchpad. That actually solves like a. Because I was wondering about how would you. I was thinking. My first thought was using like a trigger volume, like a right and a left trigger volume. And then like, you put your hand in there and that changes a bool variable to let a 30 hertz go through. But if the touchpad has like a constant thing, which I'm pretty sure it does, then that could totally work. I don't know how well it would work in screen mode, but for VR it would work really good. We'll do 0.1 again. If you split the vector, you can get 0, 1 flat. 0, 1 float. Alright, we're getting it. I should probably see. Now here's where it gets all complicated and stuff. It's like when you're like, don't let it go beyond this value. But I think clamp is a thing now, right? And that's what this does. Clamps a value between a minimum value and maximum value. Yeah. So if we use this, that's only one chip, and we can like. We could put this here. Minimum is 0, maximum is 1. And then make that into our float. And I think that would accomplish, because what I was thinking is like you're gonna go up past 1 or down below 0. What's the value? Minimum is 0, maximum is 1. And let that be here. Okay, so now when I click it, right now it's 1.3, but if I go up with it, it should only be 1. And if I subtract, what in the world? Oh, the max. I didn't change the max. There we go. Alright, so now we're at 0. We're going to add 0.1, 0.2. Let me click all the way. It won't go past 1. And then it won't go past 0. Alright, and this whole time, this thing's moving around. Alright, hell yeah. Wait a minute, what's going on here? What's happening here? Hang on. Why is it doing that? It's like wiggling back and forth. It shouldn't be doing that, right? Oh, maybe. Okay, well, it's 0. Click it. What? 0 minus 0.1 should be negative. Am I tripping? If it's 0, 0. Oh, wait, hold on. This minus. Interesting. That was an interesting little. Okay. So now it should go. It should just stay at 0. Yeah. Okay. I was like, what the hell? Why is it doing that? That's weird. All right. Hell yeah. Okay. So we're starting to. Okay. All right. So we got a little.
Who disappeared into the crowd with Cusco in the back of his car.
Right. And then we can shoot. I do want to try that idea though of the touchpad. I think that would be cool. It'd make it a lot smoother. Let's see what we can do with that. Good idea. I really haven't messed with the touchpad very much. Like, kind of, I don't know. Actually, this would be a good opportunity to like flip it this way. I think, right? Other way. There you go. And then maybe, like maybe on screen mode it has some sort of a something. I don't know. Good call. Okay, so then we can do. Let's see if I can figure out how exactly we do this. So I know that we would do touch started, touch move, touch ended. Oh, so would you still have to do that? It's not like, well, you can't really do touch move. Maybe touch moves. Current position, previous position. Okay, so then what you're saying, I believe, is that you would get rid of. How would you do that? Current position is the vector the position inside this thing, the 0 to 1. Or is it still a 3? Either way, we could. I mean, I could use 2 touchpads. Be the same deal, right? You can also use a lerp unclamped, and it can go past. And it can go past 1 and past 0. You split the current position. You can update it when the touch move execution. You split the current position and use the X value. Okay. Let me see what you're talking about here. Vector split. Oh. Okay. I wonder if I. Okay. Okay, but it does. So there's no. Yeah. So it's a 2. It's a 2. Okay. All right. Okay. It's 2. So then you could say. Where is that'd be point. I guess I have to figure out which one is which. I think I get what you're saying though. I'm trying to do it, and I might be doing it the wrong way, but I'm trying to do it like if I don't know. There's probably all sorts of problems with what I'm doing, but if what am I? Wait. Hold on. What am I doing? I'm confusing myself here. Split here. I'm gonna look back at what you said. Oh, under my cap. What's up, man? You split the current position and use X value. You can update it with the touch. Use the X value. Yeah, you would say, you're saying, I think you're saying if, yeah, okay. That's what I was looking for. If this is greater than, what, 0.5? I think that's what you're saying. Then, if it's great, if the X value is greater than 0.5, then add, and then if it's less than, subtract. This is my guess though. So have you ever played Peggle? Let's flip this around. If you don't know, Peggle is this game where you have like a ball, and you know you X will not go over 1 and won't go under 0. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, what you're making, I think, Yoda, or at least what you're saying, is more of a direct, like get to the exact slurp position, essentially. I think that's what you're saying. What I was trying to do is in the game Peggle, it's more of a smooth, like it doesn't instantly zip to where you're going. You can either go left or right, and it kind of like slowly moves. But I see what you're saying. You know what? Let's go. Let's do that. Just as kind of like a proof of like, because I do think that definitely works. So if we actually, you know what? We've already got it set up right here. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. So we did that. Let me try it this way. Since it's already here, we're already set up this way. So what should happen is I should be able to interact with this, and if it should kind of go with my hand, right? That's kind of what you're making. So you should see that arrow up there move around. Whoa, yeah. Okay, all right, that kind of works. I mean, it actually does. Wow. Oh no, this is the one that I made. Okay. Yeah, okay, it kind of does the smooth sweep. That's what I wanted. Hell yeah, I don't know why I was so amazed. I know another way. Let me try and make it first and tell you after. I mean, dude, I think this is kind of what I wanted, I think. Right here. Dude, good call on the touchpad, though. Hell yeah. Okay. So anyway, so there's this game called Peggle. For under my cap. There's this game called Peggle, and it's essentially you move, you position wherever you want your ball to come out, right? And then you hit the ball and it makes a ball come out. And so then there'll be little things here, kind of like pinball. There'll be little, like, I guess I'm basically making pinball in a way. Then it'll hit and it'll bounce off and stuff. And so the way in the game you move this thing and you set wherever you want to aim. But it almost looks like this is a bit too powerful, to be honest. Huh. So let me switch this to 0.01. 0.01 is probably gonna be too slow, but let's see what it does. So now we go. Oh, I can't see it. Damn. Hang on. How are you doing today under my cap? If you're still there, hopefully you're doing okay. What is your avatar? It's Bruce. Y'all know Bruce? Yeah, okay. I think this actually works. This is like pretty close to Peggle speed. Word. Okay. So now that we have that, we do need some sort of a what is your outfit? Hello. So now we need a, like, I guess you would call like a physical representative, like, of where this thing is pointing. So I guess we're just gonna use like a little triangular shape or something, just because that's what we need. Like I was saying earlier, for some reason, the building aspect of this is like giving them the most dread. I don't want to, this part right here, for some reason. I'm just like, I don't want to do this. Oh, there's a short that I have, and it's the story of Bruce. And Bruce, hold on. Give me a second. Let me show you Bruce, just so we're all caught up on the lore. Bruce. Uh-oh. Is it not going to pop up? There we go. Okay. Let's see. Window capture. Oops, not that one. I guess. There we go. Alright, let's see. I'm going to turn this up for a second.
Why?
This Bruce. Bruce is not happy. I buy Bruce many cosmetic items. Bruce is now confident in Bruce. Bruce meet Lady Bruce. They have little Bruce family. Bruce died. The story of Bruce. This Bruce. And that's the story of Bruce. I don't know how loud that was, but that's the story of Bruce. And I just figured I'd bring Bruce out of retirement for a second, you know. Look at this. I sent you some circuits for math you should hook into the slurp and use update under the event receiver. When Mommy Bruce and Daddy Bruce. Ew, dude. Ew. What's wrong with you? What's the matter with you? Alright, look at record messages. I sent you some circuits for math. You should hook into and use update under what in the world? Alright, well, hold on. Let's I know you know what you're talking about. Hold on, let me set this up and then we'll look. Alright, let me just freaking, what's it called? Let's recolor it, make it something that's gonna pop on the orange background, and then we'll get a clamp. We'll clamp it all together. I don't even remember. Let's see. Is it? This goes here and this goes here. I think that's how it works. It's been so long, dude. Yeah, seems like it's working, I guess. Oh, no, it's not working. That is going the opposite direction completely. Oh yeah, it is. Well, no, I wonder if it's the filters and stuff I have on it. You know what I mean? Like, cause I can turn it up. It's just I get worried about screaming and stuff. I think I'm just a quiet person, like naturally, which is a bit unfortunate in some situations. Is that going the right way? It's just bouncing back. I think that might be what's going on. Let me change that to environmental or whatever. Hello, Fernoid. How are you doing today? Configure. Okay. Configure. Can we not? What's going on? Am I tripping here? I don't see any physics stuff. Huh. Do I have to unhook it and then do physics stuff? That seems weird. Let's see. Environment. Decoration. We don't want it to interact with anything. Alright, so now if I do it, It should. Yeah, there we go. And then if we go, we're going to rotate it that way. And then why is it playing Fallout again? Played Fallout earlier. I'm doing alright, man. You know, just chilling, doing a little, just messing around on some circuits. Last time when I did a stream, which was last Monday, we played Peggle, and kind of by the end of that, we were like, okay, can you make Peggle in Rec Room? And so then I kind of like wanted to pick up back there. So at this moment, we have like, if you know what Peggle is, we have this little thing that rotates here, and then we have it so we can shoot the ball at whatever direction. I think, okay, we're going to look. Yoda sent some circuits that I don't know if I'm going to add because this works, but I'm definitely going to look at them because I know that you... Alright, let's see what this man's looking at. Get precise seconds. Multiply modulo. Subtract the difference. Absolute value. What in the world? What does this do? Look at your messages. I sent you some circuits for math. You should hook up to the Slurp and use update under the event receiver. Update under the event receiver. But oh, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what it is we're looking at here. Time get precise seconds. This just goes up, right? It just goes up. You multiplied the precise seconds. And then you go odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. And then you subtract 1 from the... What? I don't understand what you're doing. Modulo. Okay, getting precise seconds, that's going to be... We're going to look at it. You know what? We're going to try it. We're going to try it. I don't know exactly what you're trying to direct me toward, but you know what? Get precise... This one. Get precise seconds. Okay. Output from the absolute value goes into the Slurp, and you use 30 Hertz or the update event to set the position. Okay. Oh, okay. You're doing like a constant update thing. Okay, alright. I see what you're doing. Well, we're still going to build it just because I want to see, but I feel like what I have right now is actually pretty good for what I need. Like, why would I need it to be constantly running if the only time it really needs to change is when you make a change to it, right? But I'm curious as to what it was that you said. So, you had a multiply, and then you had modulo. Absolute value. You gotta subtract. And then you had an absolute value. Let's see. This was here. This was... I want to say this was here. I think this was here too. I think that was 1, 2, and then you subtracted 1, and then you did that. I think that's what you did. 1, 2, 1 on the top. Okay. Precise seconds. Switches. That is, I think I'm pretty sure I set it up right. Right, so this constantly changes. This is constantly changing. it's basically flipping between. Wow. It's a constant update. You're saying get an event receiver. Go to update. Oop. We'll do 30. And then you're saying set this to the slurp, which is set rotation. And then make the slurp this. Is that what you're trying to do? That's cool though. I actually think that's cool. It's not how the game's played, but that's cool. So this is a way you can go up and down. No, sorry. Can't do it. Actually, that is probably the one part of it I could probably do. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's not. Sorry. It's not worth it. Don't get invested in that. It's not worth it. All right, that's actually a cool set of chips though. Like to know you can do. So this would be the speed, is what you're saying. So if I did that, it's gonna go faster. Oh, dude. Okay. So if I did 0.1, it would go really slow, back and forth. Dude, that's gonna help. That's totally gonna help. In a way that you probably, dude. That's crazy, dude. Okay, hang on. That's totally gonna help. Okay, so we need this one. We'll probably use alert for. I just have to get. Oh my gosh, I know I'm doing it in a bad way, but this will totally work for now, just for what I need. Whoopsie. Whoa. We hit the macro buttons again. You hear this music going on? Love this music. Alright, so we're gonna have it be like right here. Freaking A. And then we'll go like right here. All we're doing is getting positions though. So dude, I don't even know if you knew what you were doing, but you totally helped with something I didn't even think was gonna be I didn't even think we were gonna do, but this makes it so much easier. Thank you, sir. That's cool. There's probably a better way I can do it, but where'd that alert go? Start. Finish. The bucket. Yeah, the bucket. Okay, so we need first with tag, I guess. Dude, the music. This is all the music I try to use is like either game music that I know shouldn't get copyrighted or free YouTube music. Some of it's just wild. Like, what is this music going on? It's so happy-go-lucky. I assume that that's a bucket, right? That's what would be in here. As a tag, yeah. So now the issue we might have is rotation. But I can totally use this. Whoopsie. Let's not do that. Oh man. Let me hook this back up the way I had it. Oh shoot. How did I have it hooked up? Wait a minute. How did I have it hooked up? Or does it still work? Maybe it still works. Oh no. We broke it. No. I think we got it. Yeah. Dude, Yoda, you've already... Dude, thank you, man. You done helped twice with two different things. Alright, let's see. So what I wanted to do was, I guess, set position. But see, we're gonna have to. So we need to set transform probably. No, let's just try set position for now. Set position of this target there. Dude, look at that, dude. We already got a bucket now to catch the ball at the bottom for bonus ball. I mean, you know, right now it doesn't matter, but still, dude. That's awesome. Hell yeah. And then we can change the speed right here. Dude, this is a cool little piece of what's it called? Cuz I would think, yeah, if I were going to make something like this, I feel like what I would do is like a 30 hertz, constantly adding up, and then constantly subtracting. And I mean, you must be, I don't know, that's cool. Because it could be used for so many different things. Alright, so we have that. The ball is probably too big for the thing. What we really should probably do now is make the little... actually, give me a second. Let me go check. So we've got that. Oh, man. Okay, hang on. We gotta try something. Okay, this was touchpad. Okay, now if I rotate this, I wonder, will it still be okay? Where's it gonna set it? Ooh, it's a little messed up, just a smidge. All right, hang on. What about that? There we go. Look at that. Okay, all right. So we got that, and then where's the ping pong ball? Let's shrink it down to a reasonable size. Something that'll fit in there. All right. So now, oh no, it messes with the thing. Damn. So we do have to kind of set whatever it's called with it. I want it to go. I want to try and like that. Okay. Now, I don't know. That might go too far off. Hey, I don't know if it counted, but all right. So, dude, this is. Let me save. We haven't saved this entire time, so let me save. Whoopsie. What am I doing? Why is it not? There we go. No. Am I tripping? Am I tripping right now? There it is. I was like, what is happening? Why can I not? Okay. I'm gonna save it. I would like to make, before we move on to anything else or whatever I want to do next, I think we should. I want to make the little bouncy things. I mean, it's just pegs, I guess, but I feel like there should be a little bit more to them. I don't know if they can actually be made. Because what I would like to do, it would be extra complicated because that's just the way it would be. But if we did like it's a thing there, and then whenever no, that would be too much. That'd be too much. I was thinking in the game what happens is the ball comes down, it hits the thing lights up, and then once the ball, you know, gets down to the bottom, it all kind of gets destroyed. For right now, like that seems too big of a scope for what I'm doing here. You know, I feel like we got a lot done. We got a lot like main mechanics and stuff. So I just feel like I would much rather right now just kind of build a little thing. You could maybe we can get away with just making them like disappear, not disappear. Yeah, just disappear. Just go somewhere else, you know? I feel like I'd be okay to do that. That's weird. So we're just gonna put these. Actually, you know what? I'm dumb. I shouldn't have done that. That was a dumb thing. I shouldn't do that. I should make some sort of like a almost prefabricated type thing, right? So I should take one of these, right? I need to make it so that this thing can tell whenever the ball gets close to it, which makes me think. It makes me think we're gonna need like a trigger volume or a collision detection thing. This thing, which is fine, but I feel like they're not super reliable. Could be wrong. And they suck because every time that you go into the room, you can't just like turn them on by default. You have to always like enable them. Unless they changed it. In the past, it was always like you couldn't just start with it enabled. You have to enable it for like every individual person. Oh, yeah, detect when stationary. But we can change it so that it's a ball. So that at least makes it kind of like useful in our purpose here, right? I mean, that's pretty close in size, I think. Oh, maybe not. maybe it's pretty big. But I mean, we would want it to be a little bit bigger, right? But then this requires me to get a freaking what's it called? There we go. That's very close. This is very close to the size of it. Go just a little bit bigger. So now I gotta attach this stuff together, which is why Rooms 2 is better. Get another clamp. And I guess we'll do. I mean, we can either make the ball inside the thing, or we can make. I might as well just do the outside thing, so I don't have to do with tag blah blah blah. But that's going to lead to a problem later, I think. Could I do it a different way? That sucks, because you're just going to have to enable it for everybody, and that's going to be a whole BS when the game starts. Oh well. Let's try it this way. We're trying it this way. I think that's the ball. Okay. So then I can move this around, and it should come with it. All right. So then, is it going to detect a collision right here? Yep, is definitely detecting a collision. Impulse objects on hit, yes. But the only thing I'm thinking, can we do a filter? Configure Rec Room object. On player hit. I can go in and I can make circuits that say only go off if the item has the tag ping pong ball, basically. If local should run, play audio acquisition, I think only. So we would need collision data, get object. Oh my gosh, shut up. I want to do this quickly, so you shut that up, Lord. Okay. Collision data, and then let's do get tags. Honestly, we could just do get first tag at this point, just because it's so whatever. Oh, I can just do an if has tag. Why did I? Well. So, if this object has a tag ping pong ball, okay, if it does have the tag, then I guess we can do that. But this should be here. Okay, so now it doesn't count as impact unless it's ping pong ball. So now we got to try and hit that with it, and we should at least hear a noise to confirm that that's what we have. That all that noise we were just hearing a minute ago. Now we got to try and actually hit it. Oh, I went up a little bit, just a smidge. Oh, I still missed. Dude, that actually, that worked pretty good. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Okay, so then we can make a couple of them, but I kind of feel like they're all going to do the same. They're all going to send an event, I guess, for like despawning, which I guess would just make them go over here somewhere. I guess we'll do that for now. No, we don't need to. I think it's good. That's cool. So we basically, it would just take a bunch of repeating, essentially, right? We would have to make a bunch of those, and we'd have to make them disappear. Hell yeah. We made Peggle. It just would take a really, really long time to set up the whole thing, but that's pretty cool. I would call that mission accomplished. Let me save this room. Obviously, there's a whole lot of more. Push them below the board. Could do that. Could definitely do that. If they get hit, they just get... Well... I think I'd rather do the set position thing, but if I could definitely... There's probably some way I could just like add a down vector to it or something, instead of having to... What I was going to do is get some object somewhere far away and just move them from that position to that position, but that's cool. That's cool. I can't believe that actually worked out that good. And then Yoda, thank you for the help, and Lady Sunday, thank you for being here, for helping where you could. Appreciate it. That was a long time though. I might have to take this stream and cut it down into just this section, and then put the other bits up on the other channel, because this seems like something that people might like, the audience on this channel, but they won't be willing to suffer through an entire stream for it. But I could definitely make a thumbnail and make a title and all that shit. We'll see what I do. I feel like that's probably what's going to happen, because the thought of sitting there and editing through it to make it more consumable is something that I'm not enjoying. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough for Rec Room as of now. I think that was pretty good. Freaking A. I know that I have to go soon, and I don't want to go soon. Hold on. Whoa! Hey, what's up? So yeah, I know I have to go soon. I don't really want to go soon. Did I save? I did save. Let's try and do something. What shall we do is the question. What was that other game? I downloaded that other game. I think that's what we could do, because that was something I wanted to... How much time do I have? I don't know. I know that in 15 minutes I have to take a phone call. And then I might be able to come back, but I also know that my boss is going to call me. Not just that. There's two different calls that are going to occur. And so I'm debating on what I should do, because I wanted to stream for longer. What we can do... Oh, man, I wanted to be in Rec Room for that. What should we do? Let's just play that game. Let's just play that game for now, because it would just be easier to do. And like I said, I know that I'm going to have to step away for a second, at least, if not longer. Alright, we have The Perfect Tower 2. Saw it. It's a free game on Steam. Let's try it. Let's see. Alright, skip combat tutorial. Skip town tutorial. Oh, man. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. RCL Town. Create new save. Let's do it. I don't need no tutorial. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Wave 1 of 100. Hello and welcome. We are currently running some tests on your tower. Quickly take a seat and unpause the game using the button on the top right corner. I'll explain stuff on the way. Oh, we are doing tutorial. Okay. All right. Yes. This is kind of like, now do I do anything, or is it going to do it by itself? It'll do it by itself. Here you can see all the modules which are currently installed in your tower. You can upgrade them using XP. Okay. Oh. Did I just do that? I think I did. Oopsie. Well, it does more damage. Hell yeah. Okay, so let me put that away. Alright. Word. This is your tower's health bar. Make sure it does not reach 0. Alright. Gotcha. Don't. Oh no! I got hit. Oh my gosh. I didn't know they were shooting from... Oh, there it is. There it is. Shush. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. That's not exactly bad news. Dude, I'm about to die. What? Well, that didn't go as planned, but we're just starting. Let's head over to the island and talk over there. Okay, so okay, that was part of the tutorial. I was like, damn, dude. Hello, my dearest friend. I have been awaiting you for quite some time. My name is Dr. Cubicle, but enough with the chit-chat. Let's get to business. As you probably know, our previous project has been a major failure. We were trying to construct the perfect tower, which should have been able to complete every tower defense game out. Perfect tower, which should have been able to complete every tower defense game out there without any effort. Turns out our tests back then were far too narrow and didn't include any environmental side of environmental. Oh, thank you. It's dude. It had the only reason I chose it is because it has to be loud in order to wake me up in the middle of the night. But it's a good song. It's weird because whenever I'm going on a tangent. It's weird because whatever song I choose for like my ringtone or whatever usually ends up being a song I end up disliking because it's like my like Pavlovian, I think that's the word, like association with it becomes, oh, it's work texting me, instead of like, oh, it's just a song that I want to that I used to enjoy or that I do enjoy. All right. Also, clustering every single one of our skill modules onto the tower wasn't a good idea either. Anyway, new project looks more promising. Here in the Citadel Island, we've got plenty of space to create new experimental facility. Don't worry, I'm not going to annoy you with more. From this point onward, I recommend exploring at your own pace. I will be here whenever you need me, but I don't hold your hand anymore after the next round of tower testing. Let's get started by building. Okay. That can. Oh my goodness. What? I'm confused. Okay. Alright, I'm converting whatever this is to whatever that is. Same association, so I set the dramatic anime. That's interesting. Okay. That's funny. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm doing good things. Okay, so right now I'm doing upgrades. Pretty much. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade everything if I can. Okay, or I'm building something maybe? No, this is a town. Uh-oh. Tower testing. Okay. Yeah, let's do some tower testing. Let's see. I don't know. So far, kind of medium on what's happening here. Okay. Okay, alright. I'm just upgrading as I go, as quickly as I can. Because I feel like, oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, I can regenerate health. Okay, I can regenerate. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, so I'm having to click on the side here and, like, constantly upgrade my stuff. And, like, okay, so let me regenerate as fast as I can. Because I think that will really save me at this point. And make sure that I can regenerate faster than I can do anything else. My God. Okay, so I don't know. I'm like, my God. It's so dramatic. Oh my God. Can't believe it. Okay, we're getting up to. Okay, let's do attack speed. So we went regeneration. We're gonna do attack speed now. I'm just clicking. It's like it's not even doing anything because I want it to happen as quickly as possible. Dude, 100 waves. I don't think it's gonna be able to do anything. But I got my regeneration up, so that's good. So far, they've been able to take me down. Hold up. Okay. Oh, I can pause it and stuff, and I should be making more use of the pausing, but I'm just kind of clicking. I can respect a game with barely any graphics, but I hope there's some variation in these cubes. I'm pretty sure some variation comes up. Not a whole lot. Okay, we're 10 there. Should I go damage or... Oh, and that's my health. Okay. All right. Dude, what is up with the lighting? It's so blown out. What the hell? Hang on. It was so blown out. Okay. I guess we're gonna upgrade the damage and the foundation kind of in sequence or whatever they're gonna call it, because I think that'll be better. So as soon as I get that, we got big cubes now. Oh my gosh. How in the world? Dude, this guy's dying. This guy's dying for sure. Okay. Okay, alright. So So we're getting supplies. Okay, and then we're taking that and we go to the town and we build stuff. And I'm assuming building stuff is going to be like upgrading, right? All right, open guidance, random hint, dashboard, tower customization settings, tower customization. Oh, dude, what? I can make my own tower. Can I drag and drop anywhere? Huh. Dude, okay, that's interesting. I can just customize. I can make my tower anything I want. All right. That's cool. I'm gonna have a weird blob tower. Can I like? What's it say? Can I? No, I can only do it like this. Bring that down. I don't even know what this is. Oh, you can do. Oh, okay. Word. And then, oh, you can change. Let's change it to purple. I need some like dark purple though, more blue. There you go. That's my color. Okay. Assets. So I guess you unlock. Okay. This is a tower builder. You can build your tower. Okay. Animation. You can make animations? Hold on. Why do you need... What in the world? Okay. Data. Missile color. We'll just keep that. Missile spawn. I don't know what I'm doing here. But we're just gonna keep this. I guess we're gonna export it. Tower design. What in the world? Okay, so it's giving me some sort of code, I guess, that I then put into... What in the world? Okay. Oh, shoot. Whoopsie. So Control C, and then we exit, and then we exit here. What in the world? Okay, I'm confused. How many things do I have? I wonder. I don't have that. What was the? I had to. Whoa, there's a lot to explore here. Sure, we're taking whatever that is. I don't know. Okay, so then that's how I convert stuff. How much do I have? Okay. Let's convert everything. So now I have a bunch of wood. Not enough to really do anything, though. So I need to play again, basically. Right? Exotic skills? I don't even know what those are. Okay. Go back. Go back. What's this over here now? Oh, this is a whole town I have. Okay. Alright. Hey, would you like me to introduce you to the workshop? If not, you can always right-click. No, don't worry about it. Alright. Blueprints. So blueprints are going to give us, I'm guessing, some sort of... Okay. Oh, so there's like 20 currencies in this thing. We've got blocks. We've got whatever. Alright, let's just... How did we get back to where we started playing? Or is that what this is? There we go. Okay. So we have easy on, I guess, yeah. So we're just doing this again. Region. Neutral, fire, nature, earth. So this is just 15 modules. I'm just kind of looking around. All right, we're going to die again, but I might as well. Oh, hey, my tower. Okay. First we gotta I'm gonna upgrade these kind of like in parallel, because I think maybe that would help. Maybe we'll go up to 5 on each, because then we need to do regeneration. I mean, we're doing okay right now, actually, without regeneration. We can go up to 10 on this one. Damn, I died already? What the hell? That was so fast. Okay. We're gonna try and keep them all. We're gonna keep them all at on level with each other. Just see how that goes. I'm just, I don't know, trying like random whatever strategies. And I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm earning currency right while I'm doing it, so it kind of doesn't matter a whole lot. It honestly feels like the Stone Foundation one is one I don't exactly need right now. Let's see. Okay. So far, we're able to keep health, and we're able to kind of keep them at bay. Not exactly. I mean, they're definitely stopping and shooting, but I do think I should skip the Foundation. I'm going to keep doing it this way this round just to see how far we can get. But I think the Foundation is not really... Yes, it's... Well, you know, I've survived this long, so what do I know? Alright, we're up to 8 on each one. We're still not staying at full health. We're still losing health each time. But we are able to recover it seems. But there's definitely a back and forth happening. Oh god, see, this is the one. I beat him. He towered. I don't do. Oh man, wow, that's the okay. All right, so we've got a little variation. We're almost at 10 for everybody, and we're still going strong. Dude, I didn't think we were gonna make it this far. This is the furthest we've made it. It's weird how the game, to me at least, feels like it's being played over here in the module section, but in reality, I can put this away if I wanted to, and I guess maybe at some point you get to that level, but Gween, yeah, Gween works. So I wonder what, like, there's probably a bunch of different enemy. Oh man, yeah, they got, okay. But I got a bunch of stuff though. New module unlocked. Okay. All right, let's see what we end up with here. Multi-shot. I'll take a multi-shot. All right. So how do we go here for this? Oh no, we gotta convert our things, right? And then let's convert all of our things. So now we're at 114, which means we can get headquarters. Grants access to powerful wave progression upgrades and overall game progression. Let's see. Or increase max allowed modules in Blueprint. I guess we're just going to do this one for now because that's what we have. We'll let that go. Okay. And then we can kind of move around. So then here we've got these blue things, which... Oh, I didn't know I could convert into blue things. Damn. Okay. Damn. Okay, so next time we'll come back and we'll get blue things. I didn't know that. Multi-shot. One blue thing. We definitely want a multi-shot. That's definitely something that we need. Okay, so we got to do it again. Oh, wait. Hold on. Our thing's done. What is this? Hey, would you like me to introduce you to headquarters? If not, then you can always right-click. No, we got it. We'll figure it out. Rewards. Tier up. Water bombs. Contracts. Oh my gosh. It's more. There's more currency. Okay. So basically, purchase a server in the technology tab before installing software. What does this do? Buy glass can. We're definitely making improvements. It's just... Okay. Oh, I can get... Oh, do I have an... Okay, I have one upgrade skill. And I can use that upgrade skill. Increase construction speed. No, we don't want that. Allows you to instantly finish an active construction. I don't care about the construction stuff. Allows the construction... I'm on construction, that's why. Okay. Doubles the chance to randomly unlock new modules. That'd be pretty good. Reduces the conversion rate of workshop points by 1 for each tier. Okay, that one I could see going well. Increase the total damage output of a tower by 10% for each offensive module. Oh man, that's something I'm interested in. Increase the blueprint size. Increase the total damage resistance of the tower against any incoming damage type by 6% for each defensive module. Okay, we're not even in the section where we're putting modules in. Increase XP drops. I think that right now would be most beneficial to me. Let's see. Decrease the base conversion rate of the headquarters by 5. Decrease the resource conversion rate of the headquarters. Increases town resource drops. Increase the base resource drop. Increase the max number of servers. I don't even understand those yet. Allow headquarters to continue installing. We're just going to do this one. That should affect me in game. So I think we've done all the upgrades we can do right now. So let's go back, I guess. Interesting game. Dude, hold on. I gotta. Huh. Maybe not. I started freaking out because I thought my phone was in the other room. It's not. Alright, but I will get a call here in a second. I'm sure I will. I think what I'll do is I'll launch the game because it really doesn't matter. So I'll launch the game, and you know we'll do what we do. I'm gonna do 3 this time. I'm not gonna worry about I'm gonna do foundation every other one. So it should always be like half. I don't know if that's wise or not. We're gonna try it. Because I feel like those other things are more important. No. It should be half. It should always be half, right? So, and then maybe? I think I'm doing this wrong. I don't know. I'm trying to keep it at half, though. 8, 8. That would be there. Let's keep that at 8, and then we'll do 9, 9. 9, 9. Oh, 9. And then this, I guess we can go 5, maybe? Yeah, we'll spend it faster, I guess. I don't know. I'm so laser focused on this one side. I don't know. Seems to be working so far. I wonder if we can make it all the way to green like we did last time. We've got our stone foundation up a little bit. Let's go 11. All right. We're still doing okay. Let's see. I don't know. This is a risky strategy here, I think. But it should. Oh, here comes the big boy. Go, go. You've got it. You've got it. Go, go, go. Oh, he did it. All right. All right. Okay, we're doing good. Now we're into the green stuff. That's where it gets tricky. They started getting real up close and personal last time. But it's saying, am I getting more? I must be getting more experience. Right? It said like 50% increase in that, I think. Oof. I don't know. I'm not convinced this is how far did we get last time, I guess is the question, right? We definitely got to greens. But I don't know if I think we're coming up on like the same like section. He's definitely going faster, I can tell. 16. Okay, so we're keeping it at half, and I think we're doing okay. We're definitely, I feel like, past where we were last time. So this has resulted in what I thought it would result in. Did I do this right? I think I did that right, yeah. So then this would be 17. I'm so surprised we've made it this far with just that small change. I mean, I know we're still at risk, but oh, big greenie. We got a big greenie coming up. Uh-oh. You got it? Oh, he did it. He defeated the big greenie. Oh, dang, dude. Did pretty good. I'm surprised. Okay, I guess we go back to town. Elemental resistance. I wonder, do those have like poison or something? Maybe that's what made it weird or whatever. Okay, so let's not do wood. Let's do... We have this. The multi-shot, which I know could help, right? Level 0, 10% chance, plus 2 targets. Okay. So you have a chance. If you do the multi-shot, you have a chance, and that's only 1. Elemental resistance. I feel like we don't need to worry about elemental resistance right now. Let's do... I think multi-shot is what I really want. So we need 1 block for that. It's 50. Let's convert 1. Okay. So I should be able to buy that. No, hold on. I'm not understanding this. Am I tripping here? This percentage went up every upgrade. What is the... Oh, I see. Okay. So it's the level of the game. So from level 0 to 10, there's a 10.4% chance that I'll get a multi-shot. Okay, I see. Well, fuck it. Let's do all of them. Oh, there we go. Okay. Craziness. Okay. I don't know how much I can say. I can probably say. How do I say this? Someone, what was that? Oh, someone close to me works next to a place. And in that place, people do illegal things. And it was kind of like an open secret. Like, people knew about it, but... Uh-oh. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like an open secret, I guess, is all I can really say. People knew about it, but like... Or rather, at least for me, like the behavior that I saw indicated that a certain thing was occurring. And it's like one of those things where you're like, I don't want to get involved, but I see this thing occurring. And so that thing in that place just got raided by the police. And like they're going in and arresting everybody and blah, blah, blah. And so that was what that call was like, hey, this thing that we think is going on, well, now basically has been confirmed to have been going on, and the police just went in there and like and raided the place. So very interesting indeed. Anyway, let's keep doing what we're doing. Okay. So I want to do this multi-shot thing. We're gonna upgrade. We're gonna spend all our points on the multi-shot because that's cool. It's cool to multi-shot. All right. Sorry to keep you waiting. We're still not. Oh, okay. Did we convert any of the? We got a little bit more. Can we convert 39? No, we can't. Okay, I was about to say. Oh, it's 60. Okay. All right, well, that's fine. We definitely upgraded. I'm curious to see what this is. What does the multi-shot, like, how good does it do? And I think I'm going to go with that same system that we were doing. Because it worked out pretty good. This is at the only time that it's going to be kind of level. Go. Then we do 5. I don't know if I'm doing this the correct way. Ooh, I don't know, man. Let's 8, 4, 8 again. Okay. Let's do 9. It definitely seems to be working. I feel like there's probably a more efficient way to do it. Oh, you can do times 5. Interesting. Okay, so it might get there at some point where you're gonna like need to click it so fast that we're just gonna need times 5. Huh. This is an interesting, fun little game. It's not too complicated. Like definitely, like you were saying earlier, like the graphics and everything. But it's like a nice little. It feels wrong of me to say time waster, but like that's kind of. It's like tower defense, but it's a survivor like tower defense, I guess. Like Vampire Survivor sort of, except for you're not moving. So it is kind of like if you were playing Vampire Survivor and you couldn't move. I don't think I've seen any multi-shot occur so far. I don't think. We got, I don't know, 14. We're trying to get this up to 7. But they're getting real close. I don't know. Okay, so the percentage, the percentage was only like 10%. But that should mean like 1 in every 10 shots, I should see something. I should see a multi-shot. I feel like I haven't really seen a multi-shot. Unless maybe they're just so close. Damn. You give me a copyright. Yeah, there's cops all over the place for that thing. I mean, I guess it's I wouldn't say it's my first idle game, but it's not something I normally do, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, could you consider that game I was talking about earlier where the ball like you set it and forget it, like that's kind of, I don't know. Does this count as like a clicker game? Like this is kind of like a clicker game, right? Sort of. In a way. I mean, I am just clicking over here, just slowly upgrading over time. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the big boy. Go, kill it. Kill it. Kill the big boy. Kill him. All right, you got it. You got it. You got it. Oh, no, the health. Oh, no, the health. Wow. Yo, good job. Good job. Good job. Oh, we're on to red cubes now. Oh man, that was so close. I don't know, man. Oh, I was trying to hit. Damn, I was trying to hit regen. Or damn. Okay. All right, let's go back to the town. Fire attack. How do I add these modules on? I wonder. You know, sometimes we stram, sometimes we damn. It is what it is. It's and then what did this do again? Military. Tier 1. Modules maximize regions unlocked. I don't even understand what I'm looking at here. Your current blueprint is not meeting all conditions. I don't know. We did get to level red though. I think I'm just gonna, let's see, 60 blocks. So that's like, I could get like 70, I think, something like that. Maybe a little bit more. Right? 60 times 10. Yeah, I could get like 70 wood blocks. 70 wood blocks wouldn't get me anything really. But if I did this, where it's 50, that's like That's like 100 and something, I think, right? Cubehead has a quest for you. Oh, is that what that is? I guess we're gonna do this. It's 100. Okay. So now, what I'm not understanding is, I thought this was gonna be information. Okay. Damn it! Stop. Oh, there's a video. Damn. Yeah, I guess I can turn my phone down, right? No, well, my boss is gonna call me. I'm not sure. Alright, well, it's loading anyway. Whatever. So it provides a chance to shoot more missiles in order to hit additional targets. So maybe it was working, I just couldn't tell. Oh yeah, we got skills. I forgot about that. Okay. Increase the construction. We don't need the speed. Let's see. Allows you to instantly finish. I feel like I still want to do tower against the defensive module. It says doubles the chance to randomly unlock new modules. I'm just going to do the conversion rate ones because I feel like they're good enough right now. Conversion rate here. Oh, I already did that. We'll just save one because I don't really understand. So, okay, and then fire attack provides the tower some basic fire damage on every attack. I will take some fire damage. Cubehead has a quest. That's what you said. Oh, so we can look at green text. Help pages are clickable modules. I use them. You can upgrade modules temporarily with experience during tower testing, or go to the workshop to permanently upgrade them. So that's what I'm messing with right now, right? And then there was another thing. Oh, okay. When I go here, I'm upgrading my town. I don't really care about that right now. I'm trying to get further in the game. So this is modules, right? And then this over here, headquarters, contracts. I'm hearing people talking outside. But I can't tell if I'm just tripping or not. I might have just been tripping. I could swear I just heard people talking outside. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. So, fulfill contracts. So, am I just... Alright, can I convert? No, 750! No, I'm not doing that. Okay. Alright, I guess let's just go with the upgrades. Right? I mean... Reduces incoming elemental damage by certain percentages. Neutral and universal damage are not considered elemental. I don't really... Okay, so I guess you're unlocking random modules, which are what these are. And you just have to... Okay, what is the I for, I wonder? Oh, tier 1, tier 2. Okay, so then we have to... Oh, you could get to level... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure it out as we're going. And then what was this? Level... Okay, so we can upgrade it. If we upgrade it all the way to 100, it should turn over to tier 2, which is going to make it way better. So let's do fire. I have 146. It's going to cost 16. Good lord, this is going to add up very fast. Let's do the fire attack for now. Let's get it up to level 5. What is this one? This is level 15. I think I'm okay getting this to level 15 also, if I can. Ooh, okay, all right. So we're right to, so we got some fire damage. We got a little bit of multi-shot, and then 16. I can get one of these. We'll forget it. It don't matter. We don't need that. And then what was the other thing? I could spend a point. All right. That means okay, we did that. Military tier. Reach military tier 1 in the headquarters. Military tier 1. 10 modules maximized. A module that cannot be further upgraded in the workshop counts as maximized. 1 to 3 regions. To unlock a new region, complete the easy difficulty. Okay, so I need to complete the easy difficulty, and then I also need to see a module that cannot be further upgraded in the workshop. Is this, I'm guessing here, cannot be further. Okay, like all the way. I think it just might mean to 100. 10 modules maximized. All right, so I just need to maximize one. I guess let's do another. Oh, I see. Okay, so we're neutral is the cubes, and then we have nature, which is the green ones, and then we have fire, and then we have earth. So then there might be elemental. Oh, you can look at the stats of all that. This guy put a lot of work into this. All right. I feel like the method last time worked pretty good. It's just a little bit difficult to keep track of. 3, 3, 2. I think. Oh man, dude. I've already lost track. But I could just go like up to 5 maybe, or maybe 6. And then, because I know kind of roughly where I want them to be, right? It might be a little wonky, but... So then, I wish I could do math a little bit faster. Oh. Okay, it seems like we're doing pretty good, but... So 2 clicks, and then, okay. What would that be? 8 and 8. God, my math no good. But we're not, well, we're losing a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. I don't know, maybe when I hit green, I need to like switch strategies to upgrading once every time or something. Okay, look, this is easy, right? 10, 10, 10, 30. I need 35 points, so. And then this one I need 11. No, I want 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Okay, and now 12 times 3, 36 plus 6, 42. So I should be able to do these. And then 13, 13, 13, 6, 30, 39. Speed math. We're in the green section too. But we're right there. We're right there on the edge. I really want to do the double, but it really feels like I gotta... Once I hit green, it feels like I gotta customize a little bit more. I can't just run like on default. I don't know. 14, 14, so I want 2 levels. But let's do regen, I think. Last time regen was, I think, what saved me, but I feel like I kind of did it. Maybe I need to go up instead of down. Like start from the bottom. Now we're here. Let's try it this way. It's weird how in this game, if you had like an eye tracker, my eyes are sitting on the left side of the screen looking at like the upgrade points. It's not even looking at the tower. And it's just interesting that that's what's occurring. Like, I'm concentrating on the game is happening over here, but it's somehow actively happening over here. It's weird. So I would go up to 18. Oh, man. Oh, is he going to get him? He got him. Oh, damn. Again, on that spot, really. Alright, I'm like, should I just keep upgrading? Well, the whole goal is to just upgrade a thing. So I might as well just put them all in. I might as well just put them all into this. Convert everything. Keep upgrading either the fire attack or the multi-shot. Fire would be good against nature, I'm assuming, which is what I'm gonna be going against. But the multi-shot, I think we're just gonna multi-shot all the way as far as we can to upgrade it as much as we can. Watch, let's get to 100, and that's not what it means. And then it said do the military thing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So this is just an idle game. That's all it is. All right. I'm just gonna upgrade this all the way. Go. Oh, all right. We're almost at 10. Don't die. Don't you die. Don't you die. Don't die. Hold on. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. It's so weak. Oh my gosh. It's so weak. Okay. Oh, what did I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Oh man, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. I've really literally got to do each one. Like, what can I no? Like, is there a faster way to do this? I guess I could do the 5 times, right? That kind of works out a little bit, I think. It's just a little bit different. Like, I can't influence it as quickly as I want to. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Bro's about to die. No. So, seriously? Nuh-uh. Oh my gosh. I'm so like flabbergasted that dude, he's about to die. That's crazy. All right, look, we're gonna go bottom up because we have to go bottom up if we're playing this way. Like it doesn't make sense to go the other way. Damn, dude. And it's such a different game. It's more of a waiting game if you do it this way. So we've moved beyond that, and then now we're gonna work on attack speed and the basic attack damage. Which honestly, I think we might want to go the opposite direction and do damage first. Oh, it's taking 1 shot, so the damage doesn't matter that much. I guess the damage should only be upgraded really when it's taking more than 1 shot to do it. Did I not upgrade it? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, lost for sure. Oh, we're dead. Dead for sure, dude. Oh my gosh. That was horrible. That was awful. What the hell? Okay, did I get anything from it? I got a little bit. Damn, dude. That was horrible. We're just gonna keep on converting. That's what they want. Oh my gosh, that's taking a lot. That really is taking a lot. Okay, let's try. I want to beat level 1. Level 1. I gotta beat level 1 easy, right? Damn, dude. We're gonna go from the bottom up this time, I guess. I feel like that's not the way to do it. I don't know how I feel about this. The 15. I don't know. This is definitely an effective time waster, though, for sure. Just, dude, dude, you're getting destroyed, dude. Oh my gosh, but he's still alive, I guess, because they're weak enough right now. Wow, this strategy is not a good strategy at all. Come on, get to 40. Get to 40 so we can last longer and be continuously pelted. Damn, it's where can I get more experience? That's what I need. Faster experience. Come on, 40. Come on, 40. Come on, 40. All right. He's got more health now. He's got better regeneration. All right, now we got to get faster attack. Come on, 40. I think it's just, is it 2? No, it's 1 per thing. Did we not get the what's it called? The thing that upgrades the amount of XP we get. All right, more attack speed. Is it still one? It's still one shot killing everybody. So since it is just one shot killing everybody, I'm gonna start over. Yeah. Time speed next to the pause button. Well, yeah. I mean, I see that. I could slow it down, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, look, there's. I didn't even know there was levels down here. I wish there was a better resource drops. Decrease the resource conversion rate of the headquarters by 3%. Of the headquarters. I'm not really worried about the headquarters right now. I guess I ain't. Well, no. I'm more worried about. Workshop, I guess, is really doubles the chance to randomly unlock new modules. No, I don't need that right now. Reduces the conversion rate of workshop points by 1. Okay. So that definitely helps me for what I'm doing. I believe, right? Did I already convert? Convert. Okay. But damn, dude, it takes a lot. I see as, yeah. I don't know. It's going to take a lot, man. Definitely not getting the military done. I would like to beat this, though. My highest score is 23. Oh, man. All right. So you're saying, hang on. Oh, no, that's 2 times. No. So far, I think a pretty good strategy was just keeping them all level. But I'm going to go backwards. Pretty decent, like, medium strategy was keeping them all level. So attack speed, basic damage. Okay. Oh, you can see stuff down here. Enemy base health. Okay. Okay, we're just continuing to kind of climb it up. Just kind of go backwards, but I'm not gaining money fast enough, so I feel like I should, like, ramp up the speed. I don't know. Probably not a good thing to do, but I need the money faster. So we're gonna, okay, so then we've just, okay, let's do it the opposite. We're gonna keep speed fast, but we're gonna upgrade. Speed is always gonna be double of whatever it is that we have, or that we, you know. So I guess right now it should be 16, because I just think it'll get me money faster, or XP rather, get me XP faster. I think that might, I don't know, I think that might offset something. Oh, dude, you can click on them? I didn't even know you could do that. Okay. No, it's still not quite. It's still not quite as good, I think, as doing everything at once. This is where, look at the bottom part here with the health. Maybe you just gotta play it loosey goosey, you know. You just gotta play it where whatever you need in the moment is what you get. Like, I guess right now regeneration will probably be what's good for me. Oh no! Oh damn dude. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. Okay, so freaking A, man. How do I? The damage is 4, and the enemies are all 1.5, and now they're 2. Okay, so now they're 2. And right now we're doing 4. Damn, dude, they're about to kill me already. I'm just clicking now. I'm just clicking. I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just clicking. I am killing them in one shot, so it's, or no, I'm not killing them. Yeah, I'm still killing them in one shot right now, but this next round is not. God, actually, I need 2 shots now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I gotta keep track of. Now I gotta keep track of damages and stuff. Lord. Killing me. Oh my gosh, now they're 18. Okay. I'm just like slowly just trying to keep pace with everything. Because on the bottom here you can see how much damage you need to kill them. So it's like if I can make sure to keep it above this number, then we should be fine, and I can kind of upgrade everything else as I need. But I just got to make sure. 25. I'm at. Oh, maybe. I don't know. 30. You expect me to do that? Okay, it's at 32. We're good on that. I don't know. Okay, now it's at 30, and we gotta upgrade. We gotta upgrade. So we have to upgrade damage pretty much every single round. It's pretty much what's having to happen. Right. Okay. All right. So keeping that there. Let's hopefully we'll get enough. Oh freaking A! I shouldn't have done that. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. There we go. Okay. All right. We're good. I gotta make sure to upgrade. Oh my gosh, they're up to 53. Go. Okay. All right. We're just gonna focus on damage this next round because we gotta make sure that we have enough damage to cover everybody in one shot. That's the problem we're having right now. Okay. All right. We're doing okay. Let's go damage again, and then we'll go speed. Make him a little bit faster. I wish I had a better way to okay. Alright, we're good. We're good on that. I feel like we still need some speed, but we're starting to get a little antsy on the defensive side. Alright, dude, you have to do damage every time to keep up with it. And that's killing it. And you aren't getting experience fast enough, I don't think. Oh, here we go. How much are these? These are 80. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay, all right, go. Oh man. Oh, we're up to red. Damn, but we don't have enough. Get him. Get him for Donnie. Get him. Oh man, they're not. Okay, I'm doing enough damage. We're getting pretty far, but I don't know about this. We're at 115. I'm doing 110. I gotta upgrade this as soon as I can. There we go. Okay. All right. Hopefully, dude, they're doing so much damage. Oh man. All right, 124. Not quite there. There we go. Okay, all right, we're doing one shots here, one hit shots, whatever you want to call them. Damn, they just it keeps going up just beyond. I got to get like 2 levels of attack above or something. This is not. It's just not sustainable. Look what. I mean, I do enough damage on this one. Let's do the speed. Oh no. Oh look, we're doing so good. 150. Okay. Oh my gosh. Give me a couple. Okay, there we go. And then we need some regen. Oh my gosh. we're doing better. It's just barely. Oh my gosh. Keep going. We got it. This, and then we can do it. Oh, we're about to beat the boss on. Come on. Okay, all right, we got it. No. We beat. Oh man, damn, we were doing so good. Destroyed by a fire archer. Damn, dude. We did pretty good. We got pretty far. I don't know how many. We got a bunch of modules too. Okay. Provides a chance to shoot. Oh no. Basic bouncing. Provides projectiles a chance to bounce off the two additional targets. Does not bounce off that same unit twice. The chance is calculated. So I may not want to put all my points in one thing. I might just want to do a bunch of different things. I don't know. That seems pretty good. Like bouncing. What's the? Dude, what is with these garbage chances, dude? These chances are horrible. Do I want to? Dang. Okay. Do I want to put them in basic bouncing, or would I rather just keep pumping multi-shot? Because I know that's getting me toward the goal of the quest or whatever. Right now, the goal, I guess, would be to beat level 1. That in itself is progressing to beat the quest. So let's do the bouncing. Because I don't know. Because I want to. Because I want to see what it does. And I think it'll help. Dude, we got it almost all the way up to... What's fire attack now? I can just throw these in, these extra ones. Why not? Suppose they would be useful at some point, but yeah, why not? Give a whole bunch of improvements. All right, I do have to go do my work stuff, unfortunately. So we're gonna play this. This will be the last game. I have fairly enjoyed today's stream. We streamed for about 4 hours. I'm okay with that. You know, dude, that last round, I didn't know what I was doing. What did I even do? It worked out pretty good. But it was like, okay, I think I started with doing the regeneration stuff, and then I made sure that my attack was over 1 shot. That was the main deal, is making sure that my attack stayed above 1 shot. So it seems like I need... It seems like my basic attack should then be my front runner when it comes to upgrading everything. Like, it should be the thing that takes maybe priority over everything else. And then I'm thinking maybe regeneration, and then speed, and then foundation. So it's a bit of a crisscrossing. But if that's level 7, then I think what I want to do is get everything else up. Could I do like a crisscrossing, like this is going to be 6, this is 5, this is 4, or no, this is 5, this is 4. So if this is 6, then this, if this is 6, no, then this should be 7, and this should be 8, and this should be 9. And then I can work backwards maybe. So that. Ooh, I don't know. This is a weird strategy. Whatever it is I'm trying to do here. Boom, 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 boom. So it's like we kind of, I don't know. Let's see how well it works. And I don't know how much exactly I need. It's a weird pattern to click. 12, that's like 30 something. 1, 2, 3, so 40, okay. So roughly 40, and I should be able to do it again. Oh, no? Oh yeah, I can. I don't know why that shocked me. I was so shocked. I was like, oh, what's happening? So this should be, yeah, this should be like 50. I don't know how I feel about this. It is the leader, but it's not. I don't think it's growing fast enough. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe. Damn, see, no, see, we're behind. So I need it to be 2 levels above, maybe? But then everything else is going to suffer because of that. This is a weird strategy. I don't know if it's going to work. It's really... It's not keeping quite up with the basic damage, but it seems to be working okay. Oh, here we go. The big boy. Big green. Go, Tiki, go. All right. We got... Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Oh, how did he make that? Oh, my gosh. It's a miracle. There ain't no way. No, this ain't happening. This guy's not. I just feel like I gotta do the health now. We gotta go out of. When the Reds. Oh my gosh, we made it further last time. How did we do? I guess we just kept up. We kept up with the what's it called? Damn. Let's see what other. Nature attack. All right, let's convert everything. 142. Kind of like the basic bouncing. Went up to 25. It's gonna be too. I'm like the multi-shot I've already done so much on. What do we have? 4 for that. Sure. Nature attack. Provides the tower some basic nature damage on every attack. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Lady Sunday, and anybody else who watched the stream. I appreciate it. This was, I know, very different than what we normally do, but I don't know. I had fun. I did what I wanted to do, and I think, I don't know. It's got to be fun for you, right? Anyway, bye. Have a good day. Enjoy your time.